move the starting soon screen. All right. Well, welcome to another session of Council of Thieves. Shout out to Drow, who is jumping in for a session to help out our party. We had a few
Wait, how are we supposed to get magic items now?
Absent or sick. How are you supposed to get magic? That's true. You know what, Drow? If you want to drop points on your own game, this will be an exception because you're a pitch hitter this time.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, where we last left off, we'll kind of drag us back over to that map. But you guys went to the kind of black market area of West Crown. You got engaged in this crazy battle. Even Zakana was killed and was brought back. You did have some cryptic messages from a red cap, specifically a red cap named Dog's Tongue, who appeared to be on there by orders of the Mother of Flies, who is the head of a local circle of hags that live in the Hagwood across the river. They've always kind of been a little bit of a local nuisance, but the Mother of Flies is the head of that order. It seems like they're in a bit of a tiff with the local Council of Thieves, or at the very least the faction that is trying to usurp it from their father, or from their grandfather, excuse me. You guys discovered a whole bunch of stuff about this area, but most recently you learned that there is a group of locals called... Oh, sorry. Scroll back up. Went down too far. The Blood Drinkers, which is a bunch of red caps and their crazy satyr leader, Madjaw. You know that if you guys are kind of going into the Hagwood and looking for Fae to talk to and try to get a better idea of what's going on, Madjaw is the only one that's ever consistently in one spot, and he's willing to talk to locals, although he is pretty crazy, so he has been known to attack and kill others. But yeah. We'll say for now, because Susan couldn't make it tonight. They're out recovering, feeling ill. Akio's gonna be back hopefully next week or the week after once they're done quarantining for their new job. Zakana will hopefully be back here later. We'll assume they're resting in your guys' base in the old Pathfinder Lodge Delvehaven for now. And then we will have our new player join us in just a moment. So, Acro, Lemmy, and Chuck, is there anything else you guys wanted to do in the city before you went off to the Hagwood across the river? Which is, if you look at this map, it is like this area over here. Hold on, let me shift so it pings over there. You know there are some wetlands near there, which is where Madjaw makes his home.
We don't need to investigate that shop at all that we were kind of assigned to do.
You guys did investigate the shop. You found a few things there, there was a stash of a lot of drugs. There was like those bricks of pesh that made it even more addictive than normal. As well as...
Oh, right.
Yeah, he'd been keeping like a journal.
Yeah, all I remembered was getting fireballed and then Sakana dying.
Yeah.
I sort of forgot that there was...
So you guys had
like small little search.
Yeah, you had a few details from that like drug dealer's journal. You know that a lot of the like usurping faction of the council is kind of like camped out around where the hags live, which is called the Maggot Tree. It's like this giant tree in the center of the forest. You know that they've been surrounding it for a while. It seems like they led an attack on the circle while the Mother of Flies was gone, but she is back now, and it's kind of been this weird stalemate that's kind of developed into a siege. But you weren't able to find much more than that because his contacts had been cut off as well. So you were looking to go and talk with Madjaw and his crew of Red Caps to see if you could like get some more information on what the fuck is going on here.
I don't think I have anything. Maybe just a day of rest before we go.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like
I'll be sad.
from like the notes you're like it's developing into like an ongoing siege, so it's not exactly a time constraint. So you can definitely take the day to rest.
Yeah, that's all I need, really. Do you need anything, Lemmy?
No, I think I'm pretty good.
All right.
All right.
In that case, pretty easily, there's a regular ferry that kind of circles through the channels around West Crown. It does stop off near the forest and the wetlands. So you guys can kind of just hop on that as it circles through to there. Alright. Give me one moment. I'm going to put some of your guys on the map just so we can see them. However, on this day, it's pretty early in the morning. Lots of fog coming in from the bay around West Crown. And apart from the person running the ferry themselves, there is only one other person you see on board. And that is this character. Drow, would you like to describe your character? I kind of made them a bit bigger so stream can see.
Blonde, elven-born ASMR. Big blue eyes. Pierced nose. Suspicious scar across the throat. General air of malice.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
The ferryman is kind of just like, what are you lot up to today then? I know well, what are you? An elf looking one over there? You wanted to get off near the Hagwood. What about the rest of you?
Oh, we're going the same way.
Yeah.
Aye. What are you lot doing out there? It's not exactly a welcoming environment for anyone.
No, we got some private matters to attend to out there.
Yeah. I can't speak for the ASMR, but we have some business.
Well, you, Asmar, if they're... I'd recommend you stick with them. A place like that, look, even if you're not taken away by some capricious-looking fey pixie thing, you're just as likely to sink into some of the natural bogs and quagmires. You lot should stick together and be careful. I'd prefer to have you all here when I make my rounds again later in the day.
What up, mates?
Oh, there we go. There's one more. All right.
Hello, hello. Sorry I'm late. Just talking to the girlfriend's parents.
Fair enough. I'll put Zakana out there as well.
Just logging in right now. Sorry about that. I might be coming up to Canada in a few months, guys.
Hey.
Wow.
Very nice.
Fun.
Similar time zones, though. All right. Well,
Is Drow in here?
Drow is here for now. Yes, they're subbing in because I was worried we'd only have a few people.
Oh, sorry about that.
No,
I'll be right there.
Well, I mean, we're down. I mean, even with you here, it's still only 3 out of 5 people. So I still wanted to make sure you all weren't wrecked by something.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So the ferry comes to this very like disused wooden pier. Like there's still places that he can tie up the ship to for the moment while you all disembark. But it's certainly not like a nice place. It's clearly a lot of disuse here. As you guys all walk off the ferry together, we'll say Zakana managed to make it in the end there. What exactly are you looking for, Drow, with your character?
You know what? I'm just going to use a cop-out on this one and say that my character felt called to this place to do something.
Fair enough. Makes sense. All right. You all would know that when you're looking for the place where the blood drinkers live, it's called the Bloody Cairn. And those of you there, you can either make a knowledge local or a survival check to get through the kind of these like southern reaches of the Hagswood.
Oh, we're in the Hexwood. Okay.
Yes. All right. 17 is gonna do it there.
What's my HP, by the way? Am I full?
You guys had a full day to recover, so presumably you'd be able to use like healing potions and things like that, and
Okay.
resting would get you back some XP as well.
'Cause I was dead last I was here, so.
True. Yeah, we said you did get brought back. Was what we
Okay.
certainly had the magic to do with that Breath of Life scroll. Did he do? Oh, good. Our sound stuff is loaded now. All right. So, Drow, your character would know there is a series of reddish plants and red clay deposits that you can track this kind of like local algae and clay to find the Bloody Cairn. It's part of why this like lake is called that. All those features combined with the red caps make it look as though it's more of a blood lake. So you would be able to lead the party there.
Yeah, first I'd like to ask if that's where they're going.
Very fair. We'll say that you take the time to look around, and you could tell them like you're looking for the Bloody Cairn. So knowing that you now know where you're going, what do you say to the rest of these bundles of joy?
Ah, fuck, I have to roleplay. I don't have a voice.
Sorry, no worries. Take your time.
So what exactly are you lot here for?
We're investigating the red cap that are native to the Hagwood.
You're trying to find them?
Indeed. We have
So that
business.
means the Bloody Cairn first and foremost, right?
Right.
Well, there's a sign that we're getting closer. I think it leads that way, and they point.
Excellent. With the 17, you guys will be able to get there fairly easily to the Bloody Cairn. And nearby, like, once you see you get to the banks of this lake, it's very grisly looking. The red algae kind of sits on top, while the red clay below just kind of leaches out into the water, making it this more like rusty iron color than straight up blood. But as they lead you there, go ahead and give me perception checks. Y'all are still looking for the blood drinkers, the red caps, and their satyr leader Madjaw. Oh, okay. And the Chuck coming in.
Yeah.
Chuck kind of like, eagle, raven eye looking around with the rest of you assisting him. You see that kind of camouflaged under some of the nearby trees. There's about a half dozen weird lean-tos, composed mainly of like fallen tree branches, leaves, a little bit of stretched animal hide. But as you guys are approaching from the south, it doesn't appear that anyone's looking for you yet. You can see there's a few red caps moving back and forth. And then, kind of sitting amongst the trees, you see someone who is, for sure, Madjaw, the satyr you guys are looking for. I'm going to kind of blow his token up a little bit so you guys can get the full image. You see the satyr has like a massive decorated battle axe, kind of leaning against the tree next to him. You see like sticks out a hoof and trips one of his red calves, is like laughing about it. What do you all do?
Is that a fawn?
It's satyr, which I guess are fawns
Yeah, that's what
in Roman.
that's what Zikana says. Is that a fawn? You know, like from the whole Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe thing.
All right.
He got squished.
He did get a little bit of a little squish there.
Hello, Mr. Fawn. How are you?
He kind of sits up, stands up off the ground, one hand on his axe. Well. Come on out here, boys. It looks like we've got visitors. What are you here for? You come to lick Madjaw's hooves? What's that in the air?
Match your hooves.
Why do you lot smell like dog's tongue? I haven't seen him here in a couple days. He was due back a while ago. That would be the red cap that you guys fought with.
We let him go, right?
Yeah, we let him go.
Kill him.
Yeah, you guys let him go. He's kind of
That's-
I have no idea.
airwalked away from the fight.
I was dead.
Well, we ran into Dog Tongue yesterday.
His scent is
There
quite
was
weak
a-
on you.
There was a battle, and he did aid us, and then we lost sight of him, but we don't know his whereabouts right now.
Well, that's good. I don't know what I would have done if I'd seen him again. Now, what do you lot want? Not just here to shoot the shit about Dog's Tongue, are you?
Actually, what are we here for, guys? I'm no idea.
Information on what the fuck's going on with the maggot tree.
The
The what
maggot
tree?
The maggot tree. It's where the Mother of Flies and the Thieves Council are like standing off.
Okay.
Is any... Does the Pesh that we found also have a relation to this, or no?
Well, you found some notes about the situation under the Pesh, because this guy was like an information broker as well as a drug dealer.
Okay.
But apart from that, no, it's just a lot of drugs.
Maggot tree. Well, Dog Tongue, he told us that you would know more about the Mother of Flies, and we are looking for information for her because we need to find the Council of Thieves.
The rebels, you mean?
Go ahead and you guys can make a diplomacy check on the Red Caps and Madjaw.
I will be
Sure.
aiding.
You probably don't need to. I'm gonna use my blessed correction to roll twice.
Oh.
Roll me 2 20s.
I rolled 2 3s. Oh,
I'm aiding.
Okay, it's a good 25.
that's so bad, dude.
A nat 20 for 35. Holy shit. Alright. I'll say with Acro, and then... Joe, what was your character's name? Did you say? Might not have said yet. Or are they just mysterious?
Guess we have
Still
to go
there?
with LP.
I was muted.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, you're
Yes,
good.
they are mysterious. They have not said their name yet.
Okay. Well, between our mysterious Azamar friend and Acro, Zakana kind of chiming in a little bit there as well. Madjaw kind of rubs his chin, lets his axe kind of fall back against the tree. It's like, It's not often that the Fae find any sort of man friend from your world, but I suppose it has happened before. Now, listen. I can tell you a little bit about what's been going on there. First of all, well, to say that you're going towards the flies is a bit of a misdirection there. All the rest of the circle of flies is dead. Only the mother of flies has survived. But unfortunately, she's been cut off from myself and the other allies. Or other Fae allies. She's sequestered herself in the maggot tree in the center of the hagwood. Unfortunately, us Fae and the rest of our allies, like the trolls, well, we're not exactly a cohesive fighting force. And the humans that have ensconced themselves around her to siege are very much cohesive. If what I've heard is true, it's a bunch of those Council of Thieves agents. You should be careful. Their leader is quite a powerful man. He used to actually hunt Fae like me in these woods. He was a bounty hunter. His name's Stigler. Big old brawny woodsman. Carries a pair of immense axes, one in each hand. Those of you with Knowledge Local can make a Knowledge Local check on Stigler the Woodsman. Alright, we got 16, 25. Okay, 25 with the other two assisting is certainly gonna be enough. You guys would know that Stigler the Woodsman is indeed a bounty hunter. Used to be a local bandit, actually. With assisting above a 25, you guys would know that he was originally affiliated with the Council of Thieves, but did try to kill several council members. At which point they kind of kicked him out, and he's been living, like, rumor is he's been living wild in the hills around the Hagwood since. If he's come back in here, those of you, probably apart from Drow's new character, would think, like, oh, he's back because he'll be supporting the usurping faction with the two Revenge siblings. That being said, he's like, look, in all, there's quite a few there. There's about 70 humans, couple dozen ogres, hill giants, some hounds that have come with the humans. At the moment, the Mother of Flies is pretty much limited to her insectoid conjurations. She's very good at swarms of bugs. And she has these strange heron-like creatures. Have you ever heard of a griff? If anyone has a knowledge arcana, they can make a check about griffs, as they are a magical beast.
Another 23.
23, 28 are both good enough. 13 is not going to be enough because they're fairly rare.
Yeah.
A griff is this weird, about the size of a hawk, so not super big, not small sized. Looks a lot like a stork, but they have 6 legs. Their feathers are weirdly, like, unkempt and greasy. They have this crazy razor-sharp beak. What makes them so dangerous is they can latch and attach onto someone and then inject eggs into them, which fully develop into new griffs in, like, minutes.
Oh, wow.
So the moment her defenses seem to be limited to bugs and these birds. Does not sound promising against the horde of enemies you just heard about.
That's really gross.
Oh,
What the
it's
fuck?
quite gross, but it is good for a laugh sometimes. Now, here is the thing, though. She would be sending out these creatures to go take out the humans, but they have quite cleverly set up a lot of smoky bonfires around the perimeter of the maggot tree. I don't know what they've put in the smoke, but they have been purposefully burning rather green wood along with some additives, which makes a very dense cloud of smoke around the tree's boughs, which is keeping the insects away from the humans and their giant helpers. Apart from that, that's about all the information I have on what's going on there. As for the tree, you just march into the center of the hagwood, you can't miss it. It's about 300 feet tall, about 100 feet across.
Well, I guess we should head there then.
Very well. You know what? Here. I can't wait to see how this turns out. If you don't mind, I'm really watching from the trees. Why don't you take one of the items I've taken from a few, shall we say, donations from the people I meet in the woods. And per use, drop in random items.
Thank you, Drow.
Hey, I'm in the running for it this time.
That's true. You know what? You're a special guest today. What are you thinking? What type of items could this party use?
What type of items could this party use, party?
When in doubt, wonders.
Fair enough.
You know what? That is wonderful advice.
Alright, if you want straight wonders, go ahead and give me a D12 and then a D100. Ooh, a 3. That's a chest slot. That is. Ooh, 91 though. That's not bad at all.
Every time I roll a D100 and I get something like high-ish, I have the teleport fear.
That's very fair. Alright, so that's going to be between two items here. That's going to be the higher one, actually. Go ahead and give me a spellcraft check. He pulls out this weird wispy shroud. Alright. At first glance, this appears to be like a burial shroud. Thin, bleached cloth that you can cover your whole torso. This one also can extend to cover your face, although it doesn't interfere with any wearer's vision. This is what is known as a Spectral Shroud. The burial shroud grants the wearer some affinity with the spectral dead. The wearer can discern invisible or ethereal creatures as though using sea invisibility. Once per day, you can also become incorporeal for 10 rounds and gain a fly speed equal to half your base land speed with perfect maneuverability. The wearer cannot attack while incorporeal, but can dismiss the effect as a move action.
I will make this item's function known to the party.
Well, are any of you going to put it on?
Does anyone need it? I already have my chest slot covered.
It's not that I can use.
You, the heaven-blooded one, or the Baroness over there?
Just checking if I have anything on my chest slot.
Fair enough.
Let's see. How about we just keep it around us for a second? What's a chest slot? I don't even know.
I don't think you have anything in your chest slot. I can't remember you getting an item like that.
No? Yeah, I don't think I do.
Loki, go lay down. Sorry, my dog's here. Alright.
I've got a headband, I've got a mask. No, I don't think so.
Well, there you go then.
Alright. So would you pass it to Zakana then? Or are you going for it there?
I'm going to pass it to Zakana, and I'm going to say...
Okay, I see. Hey, go lay down.
That's what you say?
I'm sorry, I got distracted by Ben.
Sorry. Loki's just being a little pupper.
Did he bite you?
No, he's just being, he just really wants attention right now.
Okay. Maybe you should shut your door.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just trying to get him out right now. Come on. Loki, Jesus.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. I don't need this thing to fly. It would be better off with somebody else.
Sure, I'll keep it until our paladin comes back, and maybe he can put it to the loot list.
Alright, sorry
But
about
for
that.
now,
He was
yeah.
fighting me on wanting to go out. Little goose. It's a little goose.
Oh, you're friends with a paladin?
Yeah, you could say that.
Isn't Acro a paladin?
No. You're thinking Susan.
Susan be a paladin.
Yeah. So what are you?
I'm an
Investigator?
Inquisitor.
Yeah, Inquisitor. But how are you holy men for Grotus?
Because Groth
Inquisitors
is the one true god.
are holy.
Oh, Inquisitors are
Lord of
holy,
all in
that's
this
right.
world.
Yes.
I was thinking Vigilante, yeah.
Well, while you guys have that item, I'm going to bring you guys to a very colossal map.
God.
Oh, the huge one.
Tis indeed a huge map. It says that each square is 20 feet on the bottom. It is not. I expanded it to be the proper size. So, pretty quickly, you guys would come across the site of the Maggot Tree Siege. I'm going to describe to you what these various number and letter combinations are. But since the information you guys found led you down the path of going with Madjaw, you guys would likely have been approaching from the South Wood, which on this map is around over here. This side.
Oh
So-
no.
So
Yeah.
tiny,
The
gosh, young
things are
thing.
real small.
Yeah, I did not see that word. Can that again?
Oh god.
Oh, there it is. Wow.
That's my character.
Jesus.
The grids are so big.
I am gonna zoom back out though from your little cute tokens. All right.
Wait, should I feel the grid or?
So the grid's gonna feel off because each square is actually like it's a 4x4 square in each square here. So, I'm gonna let you guys know what is up in this siege area. So, the B1 areas. So this one, and this one, which are immediately around the tree. Those are the smoky bonfires that are being fed with green logs harvested from the surrounding woods. They look extremely large. I think it'll be rather difficult to put them out unless you could harness a large amount of water or perhaps some spells. A little bit about the tree itself. You can see the tree now. The tree is truly enormous. Goes up about 300 feet. Is about 100 feet across. And one sec. 100 feet across. And you can see that it really is actually a mix of trees, like oaks, redwoods, firs, that have kind of grown into this one behemoth. But I'm going to keep telling you the obvious stuff that you guys can see. So if you look at the B2 areas, which are behind some of the bonfires, those are fuel piles. You can see every so often there are a few ogres that are going from the wood piles to feed them back into the bonfires. Next, we come to the B3s, which is this like kind of ring around the tree itself. These are about crudely constructed wooden frames, each about a 10-foot square covered with like branches, foliage, hide, cloth, some bits of metal. They have been erected in a perimeter around the maggot tree. From looking at them, you would know that if someone was hiding behind them, someone on the opposite side wouldn't be able to see them. You would have total concealment if these were between you and someone else. And give me 1 second. All right. And then we'll go to B4. These appear to be the main, like, siege camps. You can see bivouacked in each of the areas, of the B4 areas, are a mixture of thieves, ogres, hill giants, and warhounds. Then you have the B5 areas. These are the camp Middens. You can see thieves and their mercenaries are lazy and not particularly clean. This is like the garbage piles and where they go to make waste. Then we have B6, which is back here, kind of on the side where you guys are, just a little bit farther to the east, in this case down on the map. This is a baggage train, the equipment and supply wagons that are being brought to the attacking force to, like, continually resupply them during the siege. Finally, above you guys, over to the west from this angle, you can see through the trees over there, that appears to be the main camp. This is where it looks like orders are being sent. You can see, like, various runners going from there to the other positions around the siege. And at this point, everyone can give me a perception check as you try to get, like, a little bit of intel on where everything is. Oh, quick going, Drow.
I'm gonna also be casting See Invisibility for my.
Okay, 25 was perception.
Is that not enough? Alright, fine, I'll help. Is that enough?
25. Both of those are gonna be very good. So we'll start with those kind of reveal at each location. Starting with the bonfires. Nothing more immediately is known about the bonfires. The fuel piles, after taking a little bit to observe, you would know that if you are approaching the fuel piles, basically there's going to be like a 10% chance that a group of ogres is going to be there getting firewood. So you're kind of trying to sneak up on the wood piles that fuel the bonfires. About a 10% chance that ogres would be there at the same time as you. In terms of these, like, siege mantles that have kind of been scattered around, you're able to tell they would indeed work from both sides. So if somehow you got, like, to the maggot tree and you were hiding behind one of them, the enemy forces wouldn't be able to see you either. In terms of the siege camps, those perception checks are allow you to get a count in. This is the typical distribution of enemies at each of the B4s. We have 10 thieves, 4 ogres, a hill giant, and 6 warhounds.
Damn it, that's typical.
Yeah, there's those at each of the B4 locations. The baggage train, where they've been resupplied, it looks like they might have gotten a bit cocky about that. You can see this perception check. There are a lot less troops there than there are closer in. There's only about 8 thieves and 4 warhounds. Finally, at the base camp in the top left of the mount. Yeah, that was B6 is that camp. At the Drow did a great job of writing down all different things. But at the main camp, where all the runners are coming from, you can see there is a rather consistent amount that stay there. There are 2 regular thieves. Whoops, sorry. You can also see a strange small humanoid with them, about 12 of them. They look to be kind of filthy. They're wearing like black rags, and all you can see is their hands and these weirdly large pale white noses. Those of you who have it could go ahead and make a knowledge nature check on these. Nat 20. All right, Acro. You certainly know these things. These are what are known as dark creepers. They live in like the black places below the surface of the world, usually only venturing forth at night to steal and cause mayhem. For all the mayhem and trouble that they can cause, it's usually nothing compared to what they can do and organize under a strong military leader. They're very good at working in tandem together. You would also know a few things about how they fight. They're very effective poison users. They can see in any kind of darkness, including deeper darkness. And finally, for some, not finally, you're gonna know some weaknesses from too, but their final like good thing is during their death throes, they combust in a flash of white light, which literally disintegrates their body, only leaving their gear behind. You know that it could blind you and do damage to you.
And where are these?
You do however know that they are, they have light blindness. So if something too bright were to get in their way, that would temporarily impede their progress.
Where's
Basically,
our
if they're
light
exposed to
making
a
device?
bright light, such as sunlight or like a daylight spell, they would be blinded for 1 turn.
Or like the Morrowfall?
A little bit. And then, the Morrowfall can do both of those things. And then, finally, you do see calling some of the shots. He steps out of the tent in the back. Is Stigler, the woodsman.
Are these dark creepers and Stigler both at the B7 main camp?
Yes.
Okay.
So, B7 is Stigler, 12 creepers, and 2 thieves. As well as, like, every so often there are, like, runners.
Yeah, I feel like we should hit up the B4 places first, so we can stop any runners. What do you guys think?
Well, don't everyone hop at once. So, Akra, you were saying you wanted to take out, like, the big fighting areas?
I mean, I'm thinking, like, we're seeing, like, constant foot traffic, right? At this main camp? Like,
Fairly
every
consistent
couple
foot
minutes,
traffic.
maybe?
Basically, I would say you knew the percent chance of, like, when you would run into ogres at, like, the fuel piles. Basically, if you were to go to the main camp, the chance of runners arriving as you're there is going to be about 25%.
Alright,
I mean, those aren't bad odds. But
does anyone know any illusion magic we can utilize?
I do not have any.
I don't think Ekyo does anyway if he were here.
I mean, I know Chuck and I can actually take out these bonfires if we need to.
I mean, the best I can do is greater invisibility once.
I've got prestidigitation.
Is my stealth skill for a while?
Like Invisibility Sphere? Would I be hiding all of you?
Oh yeah.
I mean, well, Chuck can fly, so
Would I
Like,
be
can he fly
hiding
invisible?
Chuck?
yes, Chuck can fly invisible. Yes.
Ah.
I mean, so can I.
Ooh.
Well, I can't.
I can be invisible, but I can't fly.
I can become incorporeal now.
I can make you levitate.
So do we want to just take care of the fires first, or do we want to go to these camps, or do we just want to do our best and try to hit the main camp?
Well, 'cause I mean,
Okay, what's our main objective and what's our side objectives?
what are the fires doing? Like, do we know the purpose of them yet?
Yeah, the fires were the ones that are like making that noxious smoke that's stopping her, like the mother of flies, from doing her shit, from being able to like send her insect minions down to fuck with people.
Because I feel like we need to take care of these camps first, because if they see the fire go out, they're obviously going to investigate it, right?
Right. So if we could somehow do a distraction while me and Chuck are doing that.
Well, you can call Chuck over, right? Like instantaneously. So maybe Chuck should be the one to do that.
Well, he can't use wands, so
Yeah, because we got that
True.
wand of dowsing, right?
yeah, the wand of quench.
Yeah.
Oh, you do still have that wand of quench.
Yeah.
Can't you do that ninjutsu shit where like you do it and then you teleport to him and then you call him back or something like that?
Oh, Maker's Call?
Yeah, like I don't know, like swap places and then call him back or something. That whole
Yeah, well,
ninja thing.
that's way too risky to pull off.
Oh,
Like,
I saw Sasuke do it once.
I mean, if Chuck can carry me and we can go visible, I can cast the wand in midair.
What do you want us to do in the meantime then?
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Oh, so you're just gonna be like one of those firefighting planes things. Oh, planes don't exist here, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yes.
So your plans
Sounds
to fire
good.
those.
So these fires are non-magical, right?
They're
They're
large enough we need
non-magical. They just
magic.
have some like additive chemicals to them that are like making them
So-
smoke more.
So aqueous orb would work against them, right?
Yes. I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will mention that.
Yeah, I mean you can be a firefighting bird. Just waterbomb the fires. We can stay close, I guess, in case you need backup.
I
Yeah.
feel led to follow your lead.
Anybody in full plate here?
Yes, hello, that's me.
How can we make him more stealthy?
Invisibility.
Would that
Yeah.
stop the sound as well? Sorry.
Well, it's a plus 20 to stealth, I think.
Yep.
Yes, but there's still sound there, right?
That would just be sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we'd be pretty far away if each of these squares is 20 feet.
Yeah.
You know, you aren't gonna
Yeah.
hear someone clinking.
The whole
away.
map is to scale now. So like however when you measure with a ruler, that's how far away it actually is.
Yeah, because like if we go from this camp to that fire, that's 150 feet. You aren't gonna hear me. And I can even use my teamwork tactics to go for stealth synergy, and I get to take the highest roll.
Okay.
I love Inquisitors.
Inquisitors are fully wild.
They're pretty bonkers.
It is on the map there.
Huh.
Is
Well,
Chuck
isn't the grid
on
showing?
me?
I don't know why
mean,
the grid isn't showing, but it's there. Might just be so big.
okay, so do we
It's there
go
very
invisibility
faintly.
sphere and just
Maybe I can turn off the opacity.
extinguish one and maybe fall back, see how they respond, maybe do an ambush if they don't send enough forces.
Quench, what level is that wand again? That wand is
The Wand of Quench.
6th level.
I believe it is 6th level, yeah.
And how far are we away from the that first bonfire?
400 feet.
Yeah, about 400 feet.
Well, the range is 160 feet have to be, so.
That's right. It's halfway, basically.
Yeah, it's about
between
like halfway
the
into
forest.
like the open ground between the woods and the forest.
That's how far I can slide.
Oh, you arcanous interdimensional slide.
Alright, I know that it's old hat by now with me, but
I mean, it's like
Worth
one
it.
of their best abilities. Like, it shocks me that someone like wouldn't take it.
Yeah.
All right. So the plan is current plan seems to be to get to like middle ground there and then try to quench the first fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after that, I feel like we should just fall back a little bit, see what they do / what happens, and if possible, maybe do an ambush. What do you guys think?
I mean, it could work, yeah. We just don't want to give our position away. So it seems like there's a lot of shit here. I mean, if I could... Is there basically clearing around this tree? Is what it looks like?
Yeah, so it looks like they've cut back a lot of like woods. It looks like already there was a clearing. This is like a very mystical place, the maggot tree. So there was already a lot of open area around it. They've cut back even more. So from like the tree outward, this is all like open ground. However, the tree's boughs, because it is made up of like those 12 central trees, there's almost like a canopy over this entire area.
Okay.
So like if you guys waited till nighttime, it would certainly be like it would be dark here apart from the fires.
That might be the better time to do this then.
For nighttime?
Yeah.
I'm the only one without dark vision, right?
I don't believe Lemmy has dark vision.
Yeah, I don't.
Wait, I'm half elf.
That's okay. I've got my headband. I've got my mask. Sorry, my mask.
Yes, you do have the
Crack some
mask
lenses on.
there.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So who's kind of stepping out? So you guys wait until dark. It sounds like. And then you're stepping out to like the middle. Who's going out there to try to cast the quench?
Lemmy.
Lemmy, you want to go for it?
So what's gonna happen is Chuck's gonna carry me.
Okay.
We're also gonna cast invisibility myself and Chuck.
Okay. Still with you.
And we're gonna fly out to 160 feet away from it and cast quench on that fire.
Which one? Was it B1?
All the fires are B1s, but this one I assume.
Yeah.
All right. So moving to there. A full.
boy,
Huh?
look at that circle. Can you tell that I'm a professional artist?
It's truly
Yes.
beautiful. What the fuck was I saying? Sorry, I got.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Okay. So a full quench spell would be enough to put this fire out right away. There's a big like burst of steam, but steam is better than like acrid wood smoke from this like wet wood. So the fire goes out. Go ahead and Lemmy, since you moved yourself out there, go ahead and give me a D100 on a 90 through 100. There's gonna be some ogres nearby who are going to investigate. If not, they're not gonna be over there. Okay. So the first fire goes out. Everyone give me a perception check as the first of the 3 bonfires is done.
I'm kind of rolling just 10s and 23s.
At least it's not a 1.
Okay. Ooh, this is okay. Okay. 24, 19, 24, and 29. Alright. So it seems from this angle, most of the camps haven't really noticed anything. It looks like the nearby camp over the B4 directly below that fire. They are going to send over a pair of thieves to investigate.
Are we with Lemmy, or is Lemmy just there by himself?
Well, Lemmy's there with Chuck. Well, Lemmy, you're about like midway, right? So you're like here-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Huh. My hill giant picture is corrupted. So I'm a giant right now. That's weird.
So we see the thieves coming over, hey?
Yeah, you can see the pair of thieves coming over. Alright, I'm just gonna put a fucking stone giant out there. That'll be fine.
Are they running there? Are they?
Yeah, they're running there pretty fast. It's about 130 feet away, but 2 of the thieves are going over that way. Do you guys do anything while they're doing that?
Could we intercept them? Is it possible?
You could try.
Can you slide to them? Like, can you reach them?
They are right here now.
You mean
How did they travel so far?
slide to them? Yeah, I could slide to them, yeah.
They took the run.
Oh, they double moved. Right.
This is open ground here, so if you take the run action, you can move ×4 your speed. So there is a window here where, like, some of these barriers, they are providing total concealment. So there's a % chance that the camp might see you, but if you strike fast enough, they might not be able to actually see you take out 2 thieves.
Are they that far apart?
I'd say like maybe a bit closer than that. Probably more like 10 feet apart.
Okay.
I know Chuck could probably reach him, right?
Up to you guys. It's not like quite official combat rounds yet, but like if you want to do something to take them out, now's the time.
Have they seen the fires yet? Are the roots blocking them?
I mean, that's why they went to investigate.
Yeah, they're trying to like get around this area to get to the fire. From where they are, again, there's a % chance that the rest of the camp won't see them if you guys can strike them quick.
I don't think you can reach them. Maybe Chuck can.
Chuck, can you reach them?
Jeff, you're muted.
Oh, sorry, but yes. Where are we?
I will say, based on their gear, These look to be the same level of skill as the ones you guys just killed in the other marketplace.
Okay.
Although you think it's probably pretty unlikely that they spent even like that was a lot of money on fireball items to try to kill you guys.
Yeah,
They probably don't
I feel
all have that. Like all 40 of them that are here.
like we can take them.
It would take me. It's I fly. 50 feet is my fly speed.
50 feet just by 50 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, if you want to fly towards them, I'd say we could jump into combat once you like make that move.
So I can slide up to a total of 125 feet,
Okay.
which would put me in range to fireball them. Would you guys like me to do that?
That would be pretty flashy, wouldn't it?
I mean, there's fire everywhere.
Oh yeah. Let's do the fireball first. See what happens then.
Okay. So you would be
Yeah,
sliding about 100 feet out from the tree line. Yeah. And then launching a fireball over at them. Because then you have a clear shot. Alright. So you're going to launch off a fireball. Go ahead and give me your damage roll.
Mark off 1 point to slide. I'm gonna mark off 1 point to boost my DC by 2.
Whoa, those were not solid rolls from them. Probably not gonna pay us.
And I also have oh, I don't have meta mixing. Never mind. 10d6. Oh man.
Okay, so 32. And what's your DC on them?
22.
Because they did not do great. I mean, first one got a nat 1. Nat 1 for like a 9. The other one got a 17. Are those, I assume those both fail, Drow?
Those both fail, yeah.
Alright, 32 damage. The fireball goes off. There is a flare of fire over there. And as that happens, both of them crumble.
Awesome.
Alright. Now, since you're the one launching that attack there, Drow, go ahead and give me a D100 roll. And I'm gonna start building up a graveyard of fucking people you killed. 20. The camp doesn't seem to be roused to action. I mean, in the gloom, that little, like, bead of fire that you shoot off on a fireball spell was not spotted. And it kind of just looked like more, like, flares of the fire sparking back up for a second. You can't quite hear them where you are. Actually, give me a perception check. See how maybe you guys can get a glimpse of, or a sample of what they're saying. 17. I'm gonna say 17 is not enough. I'll say a 24 though, so it's to a 26. Jeff, so like Lemmy and Chuck kind of provide a few snippets. But there's some confusion coming, but you definitely hear kind of like the bassier hill giant just be like, let the ogres deal with it. They don't seem to be moving to do anything right now.
Okay.
I think we should start maybe going there.
So the moment one fire is down and people don't seem to be reacting.
Can we climb around the roots and still be hidden? Like this?
Can you climb around where? Sorry, ping it again.
Just like
Around the roots?
Moving through the roots, it is going to slow you down, but it would make it harder for them to spot you.
Yeah. Well, we want stealth, right? Not speed, so. Only once they spot us, then we run for it.
Should we go for the Invisibility Sphere now and try to get to the other side?
Are we not invisible yet?
No.
Oh, I thought we were invisible. Dang it, let me cast invisibility on all of us.
I can do that, yeah.
If I spend a point, I could do Invisibility Sphere if you'd like me to do that.
But we
Yeah.
have to stay close together, wouldn't I?
But I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that you
Nothing
guys
wrong
would
with that.
stay invisible so long as I didn't attack. Let me look at the spell again.
Because that way we can't be too spread out. It'd be better if everyone's invisible on their own.
I mean, if that's what you'd like.
Up to you guys.
Unless the sphere allows us to be invisible inside your bubble, even if we attack and you don't. I don't know.
Because usually a wand doesn't break invisibility, does it?
Wands would not break invisibility now.
Yeah, so in theory, I should just build invisible myself and Chuck and fly around and put those other two fires out.
Sure. If you want to try to put all fires out at once, if that is your plan.
I mean, what do you guys think?
I feel like we should be going together, or at least get the rest of the party to the tree first,
Yeah.
so that if something does happen and you're on the other side, you're not like 500 feet away from us.
No, for sure. I'm saying like, we all go to the tree first, and then.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with you flying and taking care of those fires. I just want to get into the center.
Yeah, sure. We can go there. I'm assuming we're invisible now.
And
So the
invisibility
plan
sphere
is-
would work.
What it sounds like to me
For
is,
us.
Lemmy, you're gonna fly out, take out those fires, then you guys are converging on one of the camps.
Yes.
Which camp would you like to go to first?
I mean,
Well,
probably.
B4 will be the nearest, right?
I mean, I assume we would do the bottom right fire and then the top right fire.
Yeah, so B4 will be the closest, like this.
Well,
So then,
they're
like,
all
the
before.
very like top right camp. It's kind of like as far away from the others as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben, just for the sake of resource tracking, I just ate up another arcane reservoir point,
Okay.
and I switched out one of my 3rd level spells for Invisibility Sphere.
Gotcha. Okay. So, if you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and roll some percentage dice. Give me 1 sec. I can drag y'all's tokens over there.
If you guys want to
Let-
group up on me.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drop your tokens like right over here. You guys can kind of squeeze together a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh,
Go.
that was fast forward.
So here's the thing. With those rolls, one of the camps does begin to notice you, and that is the one in the bottom right. They notice that something is wrong. They're moving up to the bottom side. However, with your over 30 diplomacy check on the Blood Drinkers, they are quickly ambushed by the 9 red caps and Madjaw that come streaming out of the forest. So, with that going on, now that all of the fires are out, you guys see a truly horrifying sight. Now that the fires are out, there is kind of an eerie green glow coming from the top of the tree. You hear kind of a chant begin to echo through the clearings, just some kind of like ancient arcane spell going on. And as that chant continues, you see all sorts of swarms of like spiders, flies, and other insects begin to like pour out. Now they're not held back by the smoke, and kind of attack other areas around here. So you have the red caps attacking in the bottom right. Bugs are beginning to swarm, which is effectively keeping the others off of you as well. All of the noise from all of this is going to get the camp kind of up in arms. So it's not going to be a surprise round for you guys necessarily. But you guys are going to start right next to B4, the top right camp, this one. And we're going to roll into initiative as the red caps and Madjaw and the Mother of Flies deal with the others currently. Just so you guys know, you guys are not there yet, but basically as you can keep accomplishing goals like this, you are racking up battle points. Get to a certain amount of battle points and you're going to break the siege. So, with that in mind, we're getting in the thick of our first big combat of the siege. Let's roll into initiative. Thieves and dogs are going to act on the same round. Ooh, they rolled real bad.
Ouch.
And then Stone Giant and Ogres are each going to get their own turn as well. So the Hill Giant is going to get, wow, miraculously pretty high. They have like a -1 to initiative too. And then the other ones are just your kind of run-of-the-mill ogres. They're going to get 11. Alright, and let me just add in our Arcanist here. 19. Okay. Cool. So, Acro, you are up first. You guys are all wrapped up in this invisibility sphere near your caster. Everything here is real distance. So, go for who you would like. You can see there are dogs here. The same type of thieves you fought first. Ogres and hill giants. What would you...
I'm going to cast Deadly Juggernaut on myself.
Hell yeah.
And I'll study that first ogre that would be closest to me.
Okay.
And guess I'll just take a quick 5-foot. Is Invisibility Sphere like 15-foot radius or so?
I think it's 10-foot radius.
And well, it still says 10 feet, so I should.
So you guys are actually probably a little bit closer.
There.
So my moves Akana over to the other side.
Yeah. So that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. You guys are also in the sphere. Lemmy.
Let's see, Lemmy's gonna take a shot at this one right here.
Which one?
This one.
Okay, lead dog, got it.
Yep.
Alright, 12 and 14 against, this is dogs, flat-footed. 12's not gonna do it, but 14 is gonna do it against the flat-footed.
Awesome.
So lead dog takes the lead. Still cooking. Alright, Chuck.
Chuck's gonna head right there.
Alright, this big black-winged Eidolon breaches the invisibility sphere. It's gonna be coming out of nowhere to these people. As Thieves like, there! There!
And we'll have a claw on the one I just attacked.
Alright, go for it. With that next claw after the arrow, you just shred that first dog.
Excellent.
Just goes down. It appears that these dogs are, it's been a while since the party fought them, but they are those, like, hell dogs. Basically, they've been, like, infused with tiefling blood, which doesn't really make them hellhounds. It just makes them, like, kind of rabid and fierce.
Okay.
Drow's character.
Could I have spent a point while we were on our way over?
Oh, yeah, I mean,
To
it
put
took
some
you
stuff
guys
up?
at least 3 or 4 rounds to fly around and put out all those fires.
Right then, I am going to do that. I am going to...
Yeah, you would have had time to cast shields again.
get rid of Magic Circle against evil for right now.
Okay.
Going to replace that with haste, or I guess I've already replaced it with haste. And
Alright, you
I
got the
can
haste
bounce it to everybody.
Alright.
Got hasted.
Swirling glow of like golden sparks of magic surround the party. You guys are all hasted. Anything else you'd like to do?
What would I have to roll for, like, knowledge to see if these guys are weak to anything?
That would be knowledge for giants and I'm blanking on what giants are. I want to say they're also nature, but I could be wrong. We'll say nature for now. As I double check. Yeah, it would seem to be nature. Alright, so we'll start with your kind of run-of-the-mill ogres, the four with those big old clubs. First of all, ogres and hill giants, they're real dumb. They're not smart. You would know that most ogres are pretty cowardly. Like, if you get them low enough health, they're probably just going to run for it. They have 10-foot reach. They can hit pretty hard with that club. But that's about all they can do. Is just hit hard. They do not have very good AC or anything like that. On the other hand, we got the hill giants. The hill giants are a little bit smarter. We're talking going up from like 5 int to 6 int, so really breaking the bank here. Hill giants are a lot more capable in combat. They're going to be able to hit a few times a turn. You would know they also have the ability to like do rock catching. So if you like throw something big at them, they can catch it. Technically, they're a little bit more pale yellow skinned. Typically have some kind of leather armor, but for some reason, Roll20 is not letting me use either of my hill giant images right now. I think it's just the wrong file type maybe, or it got corrupted. So that's actually a stone giant, what stone giants look like, but these are hill giants. Yeah. So they don't really have any weaknesses per se, but they're very dumb. All of the giants are very dumb and not very willful. You just know that the bigger one can hit slightly harder.
Okay. Wings out, and that's all I'm gonna do.
Alright. Alright, hell yeah. Cool. So, that is going to move on to the Giants' turn, and DJ did just drop a By the Gods buff for us, which is going to come in here in a second. But the Giant is going to, let's see, if they can make it all the way. Could they just charge from there? Alright, they are going to charge to get next to the Eidolon. They have 10-foot reach as well, so they could still... Oh, whoops, too far. 10-foot reach, they can get you without provoking an op. As it runs up to Chuck, it is basically wielding this not so much a great club, more like a bunch of tree trunks that have been like tied together with sinew.
Oh, he's 10 feet from me?
Yes.
I also have reach.
Yeah, but he hasn't moved through your threatened area, so it still wouldn't provoke. Because he moved like right up to you. Well, 5 feet away from you, right up to you. What is Chuck's AC? I think it's actually going to be a miss with that great club.
34.
4. The great club, he like clearly is trying to just like break the lower half of Chuck, like just like shatter his pelvis bone, and just utterly misses. Chuck pulls up his feet, kind of swoops into the air, and goes over it. Yes, there's that extra +1 haste on AC. You guys should definitely not forget about that.
Oh, yes.
All right. Additionally to that, this by the gods buff is actually gonna be from not the gods this time, but the mother of flies. You see more green light flares from the top of the tree, and all of you guys are hit with a bear's endurance, adding 4 to your con.
Pretty good.
It seems that at least at the moment, this evilish hag is seeing who is to blame for potentially breaking up the siege, and she is with it. Zakana, that is your turn.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step this way. Are we still invisible, or did the sphere disappear?
I haven't attacked, so long as you're within 10 feet of me, good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna chuck a dagger at this boy over here.
And remember that you have extra attack.
Yes, you have an extra haste
I
attack.
can't chuck an extra dagger, I don't think.
You can, unless you only
You
have
can.
1 dagger.
Can I?
If you full attack,
Or I've got 2 daggers.
thrown weapons.
If you've
I
got
still haven't
if you've
gotten
only
my
got 2
+1
daggers,
dagger
you could
from
definitely throw
Susan.
both those
Dang it.
daggers.
Sorry?
If you have 2 daggers, you could definitely throw both those daggers.
Okay. I will throw those both. One dagger first, and we'll see what. Oh, dang it. Double clicked. So 1 at each. If one kills one, I'll throw the other one. I'll roll sneak attack for the first one. I'm
Alright,
guessing
so
it
you're
hits.
shooting this guy? Yeah, roll sneak attack on.
No, this guy first.
Oh, that one first. Okay, roll sneak attack on this dude.
Yeah. It says rolling the dice.
He is still alive.
The second one goes to him as well then.
Alright, go for your second sneak attack. Alright, with those 2, the first thief of this battle is taken off the board. Alright. That is gonna be the thieves and the dogs. The hill giant is still kind of just roaring, but one of the thieves in the middle is like, "Some of you lot surround the bird thing. The rest of you, fan out and find where those attacks are coming from." So this guy's gonna 5-foot step to here. Well, you can save the next 2 for the next guy.
Would those all incur attacks of opportunity?
Oh, yeah.
Except for this guy who 5-foot stepped, yeah. Unless, well, do you have combat reflexes? I can't remember.
I don't believe Chuck does.
Okay.
Let me just double check that.
So in that case, the first one to move there was this dog, so you get an up attack on him. And I'm gonna start moving bodies out the way because there is fucking hefty amount of bodies.
Attack.
14 damage. Dog goes down. Alright. So we're gonna have one more thief take his place. This thief is gonna make a double move. I'm gonna start rolling some percent dice to see if they get close to anybody. So the dogs are going to, with scent, they sniff out Acro. So a few of the thieves are gonna circle up over there as well. The remaining 2 thieves are running up over here and over here. Sorry, over here.
So if they go in the sphere, they can see us.
Okay, I don't think they're in the sphere yet. No, they're all just outside of it. These 2 are literally only standing there because they can see that their like hounds are baying at Acro. But everyone had to move way in circles here. So no one is gonna try to stab at anything. They basically saw a bunch of knives come out over here, and they saw the bird thing emerge from nowhere, and one of the thieves was smart enough. I mean, it was 12 of them there. One of them was smart enough to be like, oh shit, something's coming from that direction. Bum rush it. That being said, these 2 guys had a double move. 1 dog and 3 thieves are going to try to stab Chuck.
Give her.
Alright, so let's start with the dog, because that's almost certainly going to be a fail unless it gets an nat 20. These dogs are pretty much just here to try to trip shit for the thieves, and to provide flanking. Okay, easily the dog kind of like sinks into the arm, but just, you know, doesn't do a lick of damage. The thieves are going to go... You said 34, correct?
Maybe 35 with haste.
35 with haste. Okay. On a nat 20 not confirmed, 1 thief is going to get through with a rapier.
Ooh.
And that's going to be 5 damage to Chuck.
Cool.
Alright, that's going to be the ogres now. The ogres are just going to straight... They're all going to charge Chuck. Because they have 10-foot reach and can hit over their puny little boys. Actually, one of them's not going to be able to get there, so he's going to try to just run around this side. But 3 ogres are going to get a charge attack with their great clubs. Oh, they rolled real bad. Alright, 1 great club's going to get through on you.
Cool.
And that is going to be... it's going to be 18 damage, though, as it slams into you.
As everyone around Chuck notices that he gets hit, but the damage just kind of disappears.
Oh, is Lemmy taking it?
Oh, yeah.
You see the ogre kind of, like, smacks Chuck across his beak, and, like, he, like, looks down at his club, looks back at Chuck, like, I hit him. I know I did. And that's gonna bring us... Unfortunately, that's all the ogres can do, so it's gonna bring us back to Acro, who's still... Everyone around you is still gonna be flat-footed against you, because... sorry, the dogs aren't, because they have scent, and they know where you are. But the thieves, they're just here because, like, oh, the dog smelled something. We're gonna go for it. So you're
They're
still
flat-footed, you say?
They are most assuredly flat-footed.
Ooh, that's some sneak attack. Alright. Can I make a knowledge check on these dogs?
Yes, that would be nature. I mean, well, you guys have run into them before. You know that they're basically kind of like a modified riding dog, in terms of, like, stats. They're just a little bit stronger, and they, like, very much fight to the death because they have this crazy... They've been, like, injected with, like, hellspawn blood for, like, years.
Do they have 4 or less intelligence?
Oh, yeah, they're just fucking dogs. If anything, their intelligence is probably lower than a normal dog because they've been injected with, like, crazy blood so many times.
Well, They're just like regular dogs, so it'd be like beasts if I wanted to use Bane.
Yes, they still count as animals would be their category.
Okay.
And they have 2 intelligence.
I guess I'm gonna use a swift action to Bane, and I'm gonna choose the beasts or animals, whatever would fit best for them. And then I'm gonna start full attacking, starting with the human on, like, top right.
Remember haste attack.
Oh
and
yes. Is this PA enlarge?
Yeah, Accio.
So yeah, this
cases
I'm
are
gonna
cut
go
off.
starting with the one in the top right and working my way counterclockwise.
All right, so starting on the dogs working counterclock, or is the thieves?
No, starting with the human, yeah.
Okay, so 30
So
is gonna hit. Is that with sneak attack already?
there's the snake attack.
There's sneak. Okay. Okay, so sneak attack on, bring it to a 32 damage on the first thief. That is gonna take him out.
Okay,
So
and
your flail kind of swirls overhead, crack, crunches this thief's skull.
then
Are you guys in the Thieves Guild?
No,
Are
they're in,
these
like, the
your
resistance.
guys?
we are the.
Oh, okay.
Our name changes every day.
Ah.
our allegiance
Ostensibly,
does
they are the
not.
children of Westcrown, but they often are also the
It's,
bastards of therapists for some reason.
Yeah. So then, the second one would be a 22 for flat-footed for 27 because of Deadly Juggernaut.
That's still gonna
so
hit, flat-footed, because you're invisible. So that's
do I
26
need
damage,
the sneak attack?
and then some more sneak attack on that.
Okay, let me roll that.
Yeah, Zakana's got a history with them. 26
no.
with the 7. That is still gonna be enough to take out another thief.
Okay, so then that haste attack becomes a and then my cunning killer adding a +2, so that 27 becomes a 31 for 27
Oh,
base
it's so dead.
damage.
The dogs are way worse.
Okay, so that's 3 for my slayer, and then my bite finally against that last dog. Oh,
The bite is not gonna do it with that lower roll. Well,
well,
how much is does it add? With,
it's a 4. That's actually a 16.
Oh, then
And
it does.
actually, plus with the flanking, that becomes a 20.
All right, that does hit. And you have flanking with Lemmy technically from this angle, so you also have to add sneak attack, which brings it to 15
And also,
damage.
and the 2d6 from Bane.
The dog tries to do a running jump up your armor to sink his teeth into your throat. You uppercut it so it goes too high and sink your teeth into its throat instead. Shake your head.
That's kind of hot.
Dog goes down. Acro is just kind of do you 5-foot step after that?
Yeah.
You just come out of the invisibility bubble as they see their allies, 4 allies drop in a row, fucking mace dripping with bits of skull, and your teeth are just red from blood.
And now I have +4 attack, +4 damage, and 8 damage reduction, thanks to Deadly Juggernaut.
One of the remaining thieves get some of the ogres over there. Where are the others? Why isn't the second camp here yet? And the other this bottom camp is getting swarmed by red caps right now.
Also, those 2 guys need to make some saves or else be blinded.
What was the save?
17, DC 17.
17.
Fortitude save.
And who's in your range? Just the regular thieves?
Yeah, only those 2 that are directly in front of Zakana.
Okay. Alright.
And there is 4 sneak attacks, so
17. The one in front of Zakana fails and is blinded. The one above there passes. So this one is blinded right now.
Did you roll 4 times for each?
Is it for every sneak attack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Every sneak attack I get off, my mace shines light, or my flail.
Oh, he was doing so fucking good too. He got he passed the first one and got a 19 and an 18 on the dice, and then got a nat 1. So he's also
All right.
Oof.
And within 30 feet are shaken.
Alright, so we got the Demoralize going off, and then that's going to move us to Lemmy.
Okay, Lemmy is going to shoot at this ogre right here.
The nearest ogre?
Yeah.
Alright, the 21 is going to hit for that 3 damage.
Awesome, and then my haste attack.
Ogre's big meaty boys, not a lot of armor, so that is actually going to hit as well on a 20.
Awesome.
Alright, as these arrows go off one at a time here, is going to bring us to Chuck's turn.
Okay, Chuck's gonna go with for the big guy here.
Okay, for the hill giant? Sure.
Yep. All these attacks are at +5 to my attack because I am flying.
Okay, got crossbows going in for the natural attacks.
Okay, so first claws.
Claw. Okay, so first claw 17 against the hill giant's not gonna do it. But
Well,
the
that's also
27.
plus.
Sorry, 21. Is 21. Sorry, is exact. I thought it was 22. There, he is 21. So that is gonna do it.
Awesome. So then we have a rend on that.
Okay, so we got our 9. We got our 17. You're gonna have a hasted claw on that as well.
I'm not done eating close to being done yet. Yeah. So there's the rend.
Okay, still up. Hill giants do have a substantial amount of health.
Okay. So we have one claw attack there. The hasted one.
That one's not gonna do it on the nat 1. But you still have your wings.
Yep.
Wing buffet.
Yep.
The wing buffet are both hits on the wings. It's another 19. Hill giant is still standing, but is looking substantially fucked up.
And we have a slam attack
I
too.
forgot the slam. All right, slam. 18. Oh, this is gonna be cutting it real close. He is a hair's breadth away from falling.
Was that a full round attack?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Did you use the hasted?
Yeah, that
I
was
did, yeah.
the extra claw.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
So just after he's like claws, wings, like fucking body slamming this giant, he is bruised, cut up, and battered, barely still standing. It's gonna be Locke, or your name. I imagined that's what it was, but I knew that wasn't what it actually was.
Yeah, apparently I've been named.
Yeah, I don't know where I got that. I put it in a character sheet, and in my head you had said that to me, but you didn't.
It's because I think we were talking about the actual character that art pertains to, and it's another 3-letter name.
Yes. That's probably it. That's probably it.
But Locke is fine. Locke is pretty cool, honestly.
Alright, Locke it is.
Do you guys want to move forward? Or should we stay in the same area?
I'm
Are you
okay
able
either way.
To move us? I mean, I wouldn't say no to moving forward, but I can do that on my own.
I just want to make sure that you guys are able to stay, like, invisible, if that's, you know.
No, I'll be able to flank with Chuck very easily. So I can get my sneak attacks off no problem. So I don't need invisibility really anymore.
Alright.
So you can do your own thing or work with the Kana.
Valid.
Yeah, we'll just stay in the background, Lemmy, you and I.
Yeah.
So do you guys want me to drop the invisibility sphere? Like to
Can
start
you do
attacking?
anything? Can you do anything else for one round first before doing that?
Yeah.
Or delay as well.
Or delay, yeah.
Sure. I can delay. I already marked off the round for the haste.
I'm gonna delay until after the giants as well anyway, so.
Alright, just tell me when you guys are ready.
Sorry, after the thieves, not the giants, after the thieves. Yeah.
Alright. So you're delaying after the thieves, you said?
Yes, Zikana's gonna delay until after the thieves.
Okay. And is Locke delaying as well?
You know what? I'm just gonna keep my place in the turn order and, like, just sit there.
Okay. Keep putting turn
I'm
order.
just holding up the spell.
Big boy hill giant gonna go off with 2 attacks against Chuck. There's gonna be 2 attacks with those like bunch of tree branches he tied together into a great club. That's not the Council of Thieves dice. That's the Council of Thieves dice. It's gonna be 1 hit. You're gonna take 23 damage.
And again, he takes the blow, but then looks like the damage just disappears again.
No. And Zakana is delaying top of the thieves. That's gonna be another one. Okay, that is gonna be the thieves, who are just gonna fucking go ham with their dogs, all trying to stab you with some sneak attackies.
Can I hop in with a question?
Yes, you can.
Particularly at Locke, directed at Lemmy.
Yes.
What is hurting you?
I can take his truck's damage if he gets hurt.
Okay. So long as you're not being attacked by something I can't see.
No, we're all good.
Okay, only one... I haven't done the dogs yet, but 1 thief attack is gonna get through. But that's with some sneak attack. It's gonna be 16 damage, which I assume just goes to Lemmy, but that's the damage.
Yes.
All right, the dogs again are mainly just there for flanking purposes. But we'll see if they get anything off here. Nat 20 on one of the dogs. It's gonna try to bite Chuck. I mean, it does bite Chuck on Nat 20. Chuck, from the dog, you're gonna take 7. And what is Chuck's CMD? Because it's gonna try to trip.
He can't. I'm flying.
Fair. Even if you weren't flying, it's trash anyway. All right. That is after the thieves. That's all dogs and thieves that are. Oh, sorry, blinded boys. All right. Well, this one's not blind. He can see Acro now, so he's gonna move up on Acro's side here and try to stab you. Ooh, that's a 2 on the die. That's not gonna do it. The blinded ones. I think this guy is honestly just gonna try to stumble away. So is this guy. So that's gonna be an op attack from Zakana on the bottom one.
Sure. Why not? Do you do sneak on?
I mean, you're still invisible to him, so he's considered flat-footed against you. So you would get sneak attack on this.
Okay. Does that confirm?
That is a confirmed crit for 25, and then 3 6s on the sneak attack for 51 damage. Your short sword just like straight through the middle of his forehead from behind, splits his skull. Another one goes down.
Very nicely done.
And that was an op attack. Now it is actually Zakana's turn.
Dang it! There's no one left.
You got all these boys. Lots of boys. Beefy boys.
Yeah. Well, I only get 1 attack if I move, though, right?
Yeah. But, well, you could 5-foot step and get this guy.
Could.
Because you would get flanking with Acro.
I could also wait till the hill giant comes over, because I'm guessing it's gonna go to Acro. So I'll delay to the heal giant.
What did I do? So that's gonna be the ogres, one of whom is going to charge Acro, and this is with flanking from the thief. Acro, what's your current AC?
25.
25. That is gonna be a hit then.
Sorry, man. I
This
thought.
is ogre.
Don't worry.
Forgot he has reach.
Okay. Ogre is gonna deal you 20 exactly.
Okay, and then -8 from my DR.
Yeah. That was not accounting for your DR.
Okay, so I'll take 12.
Alright. Your skin kind of like has this like grayish sheen of Grodius as the Great Club impacts you, sends this ripple of energy across your body, and does not do as much damage as a 12-foot tall ogre hitting you should. That's going to be our remaining 3 ogres, who are going to go off against Chuck. Although, let's see. It's going to be 2 hits on Chuck. Hit number 1 is going to be minimum damage, 9 damage. Hit number 2 is 15 damage.
Okay.
And that is all the ogres. All right, that's gonna bring us back to Acro. So Acro, you got a.
My turn.
Oh, sorry. Yes, because you delayed till then. Give me 1 second. Delayed till after ogres, so I'm gonna make you a 10 in the initiative.
Five-foot step. Do I have to use my primary attack first, or can I use other attacks first?
Like what? Like the rat fangs thing?
Like
You can use that
my.
first.
Yep. Okay, I'll use that first. Yeah, that doesn't go through.
Misses that.
Then
it would go
my
like
proper
your
mid.
primary and then offhand.
Yeah. Second one hit.
But second one's a hit, does not confirm. So 14 right off the bat with another 18. Quick math. That is just barely going to be enough to take this guy down.
No.
Which will bring us back to Acro. So Acro, you got Ogre in front of you, and then the rest of the Thieves and Ogres at the head.
Should I take down this ogre, or should I work on those people next to Chuck?
I think Chuck is looking kind like Lammy's looking kind of beat up right now. Maybe probably just head on straight for Chuck.
Up to you.
Yeah.
He does have 10-foot reach, so if you move from there, from where you are, like anywhere up, he would get an up attack.
Yeah, another one, but he wouldn't be flanking anymore.
He is not flanking, that's true. And he doesn't have the charge bonus. It's 4 less than what he rolled with last time.
True, that's pretty big. And, you know, we have the bear's endurance and whatnot. Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna move away from him.
You said it was 25, right? 20-something?
25.
25. Yeah, you duck under his club as it sails over your head. You make it over there.
And it's time to get a flank attack.
Is this going off on that thief or the dog?
We're going on the dog.
Okay.
Just so I have that cunning killer bonus. So it's just the one attack, the very first one.
Okay. Oh yeah, just
Shame.
crush the dog. Almost like cutting him in half, but with bludgeoning damage from your file.
Alright, well, here's, the sneak. So, everyone within 15 needs to make that fortitude save.
Everyone within 15,
Everyone
you said?
within, Yeah, everyone within 15
Okay, so
needs
that's
to
gonna
make the
be
fort
thief,
save.
thief, ogre.
And everyone within 30 is shaken.
I think that's gonna be
That's
everyone
not-
except maybe the hill giant.
Chuck's not in that, is he?
Shocking. Oh no, he enchanted his stuff now, right? So it doesn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's enchanted. Also, I can demoralize everybody.
Are they all within 30? Holy fuck.
Yep.
Okay, all right, hold on. So the only ones who are making the save are thief, thief, and ogre. Shocking no one. The ogre is failing, gonna be blind because ogres are not good at any other saves.
It is a fortitude save.
Yeah, even so, he's still fucked up. Even
Fair.
their fortitude saves only like +6. Ogres aren't that crazy.
True.
Ogres are more just like real dumb, but if they hit you, they have a lot of damage dice.
Yeah, maybe because my party
and
at
then-
level 3 ran into an ogre last week. I was thinking they were more scarier.
That's fair. Lower levels, ogres are fucking scary. Don't get me wrong. At the right level, an ogre is terrifying. All 3 of them failed though, so that's three blinded.
Got another stack on my deadly juggernaut as well. Where I maxed
Aggro's in
out.
his element here, just sweeping. Bulldozing.
Aggro does well in a big crowd, to be sure.
Yeah, and if they're all clumped together and I just blind people and shake them, then yeah.
Yeah, and that was like the ideal, like, that was a good move from Chuck because he kind of consolidated everyone around himself.
Like,
Lemmy though,
Susan
it's your
is
turn.
the single target damage, and I'm the AoE sweeper.
Lemmy is going to shoot the hill giant.
Yeah, Dry, you could call Lemmy closer if you want to do that. You're shooting at the hill giant, you said?
Yes.
Alright, go for your attack roll, and then... Oh, okay. Locke will heal you if you move over to them after taking a shot here.
Oh, sure.
Alright. Go off with your crossbow shot. And you are still invisible against him, so he's gonna be flat-footed. First one's gonna do it. He had 2 health left. That's me to kill.
Awesome.
I was not lying when I said Chuck beat the absolute shit out of this man. The arrow, like, pops off, and just right through the eyes goes down.
Awesome.
So
Man,
biggest
he's
boy's
good too.
down. Moving over to Locke for a heal.
Yep.
Chuck's turn. Chuck, you're still surrounded, but all the ones with the eyes on them are blind.
Which ones are that? I cannot see them.
Oh yeah, you kind of gotta zoom in a lot to see the eyes. It's gonna be this ogre, the
we go.
thief on your right, and the top right thief.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this ogre right here, the blinded one.
Okay, go for your top.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go with the one, the middle one there.
The middle ogre. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. What? Oh. That really confused the shit out of me.
Okay.
Yeah, go for your. Oh goodness.
But again, they're +5 now, so still
Even so, in combat, and that one's gonna miss.
good enough.
Unfortunate. What's some healing
Still
going on in the
have-
background there?
Yes.
But you still have an extra claw attack and the wings and the slams. 'Cause of haste.
Yeah.
Third claw attack is gonna be a hit for that 13.
Awesome. Then the buffet.
And you said it's a +5 with the
Yeah.
other stuff, so that's actually a 20. So that's gonna be a confirmed crit, another 15. The 12's not gonna hit though, but you still have a slam that could bring it home on this ogre. Yeah, and with that extra 17 damage, it's gonna bring it home, and the first of the 4 ogres is down.
Excellent. Now 9 healing.
And then yes, and then I think Drow had to BRB for a second, but yeah, they max healing on that wand of cure light got you for a 9.
Awesome.
Sorry, it's not too much. I'm sorry. I'm making meatballs.
That's all good.
Now, I mean, hey, we appreciate you jumping in for an extra PC here. I know I kind of dropped it on you last second. Oh, Giants out of the
Boy,
fight.
howdy, did ya? I'm gonna mark off another round of haste.
So after they're done, it's gonna be the remaining thieves. 2 are blind, but they kind of have an ogre at their back that they're scared of running away from. So all the thieves are just gonna try to stab at you. It doesn't-
Also blind.
yeah, also blind. So 50% mischance from the blind guys to even try an attack roll here. Both of them just whiff wildly with their rapiers past Chuck. So moving on to the 2 that can actually see you. Both also miss. Or I should say one gets close but bounces off your wings. And then finally the last dog is also going to miss. So let's bring us to the ogres. We got 3 ogres left. Blind ogre is going to try to swipe at Acro. Getting through the 50% mischance. Then what is your actual ace? It's 25, right?
25. Yep.
Oh, on a 24. Just whiffs over you. So close. You feel
Yo.
like the club scrape the top of your horn.
Shout out to Haste.
Holy fuck, yeah.
Hey, I got you.
Okay, then we still got... How many ogres we got left in commission here? We got 2 left. This one's got flanking on Chuck still, technically, so he's going to go in on Chuck. Another nat 1. I am rolling trash tonight. Final ogre, top left. Is not going to hit as well. Zakana.
Can I flank
have been
from with
struggling
Chuck
to
from
roll
here
over
on that
attacks for
ogre?
any NPC this fucking session.
Hey, it's the Thetis curse.
It is rough.
Can I flank with Chuck from here?
I don't see why not.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, it cut out for me for a hot second, but I can hear you now.
Am I flanking from Chuck
Right.
with Chuck from here?
Would you be willing
Ooh, now I
to get the ogre below Chuck?
Test.
What the hell? What the hell is going on?
I'm thinking of something different. But am I?
Testing.
Hello.
Ben, can you hear us? We can hear
Huh.
you. Type in Discord, maybe that will help.
I think it's something wrong with my headphones. One sec.
Yeah, I'm trying to move myself here, so I can provide flanking for
Okay,
Chuck
I
later.
can hear now. We're good.
Can I flank the ogre with Chuck from here, from this square?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. 'Cause it's
So moving here, do I have to roll acrobatics?
Nope. He's blind. Can't see you.
Oh yeah, true. All right, I'm gonna try and hit the ogre.
All right, go for it.
All right, that would be my long sword. Does that confirm?
That does confirm. Go ahead and roll sync attack as well. Because you're flanking.
Lowering his
Zakana runs
AC?
up, kind of like jumps off the back of this ogre's knee and just plunges her short sword into the side of its neck.
It's a long sword.
Long sword, excuse me.
Hey, sizes and
Um,
everything.
Very long. Anyway, she's gonna pop off this for the first time ever because she keeps forgetting she has this.
Oh my gosh.
This one. She's gonna pop this off, and that would she can move here.
Oh, that's
free.
very cool.
I totally forgot about my full plate of advancing. I could have been moving 10 feet when I dropped people.
Oh, true. All right. Crazy acrobatics and skills.
Wait, can
economy
you
versus
move
the battlefield?
Another 5 feet from there?
Can you, or can she once she
Like
has the position?
closer to the ogre, Zakana? Because if I drop this thief, then I get to move 10 feet for free, and it would...
I have to be adjacent to the ogre that I hit, so I can't. Because the ogre was here, right?
Okay. You have to end adjacent to the ogre that was killed.
Yeah.
To the creature hit with.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have to be there.
So
Yeah.
she could
I
like
see.
move in a circle.
No,
around
that's
that.
fine actually, because I would have actually needed 15 feet, so
All right.
no problem.
All right, with that crazy ass maneuver, that's gonna be acro.
Do I do ogre? I'm just gonna do. Let me read and copy this actually. So I have
Suit of
this
armor with the
one
advancing.
per round. Okay, never mind. Actually, yeah, that's fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a full attack. So assuming I drop the first guy, I'm gonna use the armor to move in the spot as a free action next to the other one.
Oh hell yeah!
And then my second attack will go, and then I'll take my 5-foot step and do my haste attack on the third guy.
Holy fuck! All right, just wading through opponents. Okay, yeah, go off with your first attack.
Yeah.
This guy, he's
my
blinded, but he doesn't take
haste
any damage.
macro.
Okay.
And then they would all have sneak attacks.
Alright, so
And-
go add your sneak attack to that one. Although I think, what's your 3d6 now?
Yeah, 3d6.
Okay, yeah, that minimum that'll kill him. So first attack, thief in front of you goes down.
Yeah, and then I use my armor to move 10 feet up there as a free action. So then the second attack.
Okay, and then 20. Yep, same amount of damage as before. Even the minimum sneak attack, that's gonna go. Second one goes down as your flail, just like boom, boom, just wading through these bodies.
And then my 5-foot step action as part of the full attack.
And then that one is gonna be closer. So go ahead and actually roll that 3d6. 4, 4, and a 5 is certainly gonna do it. Third one goes down.
And let's have these guys make some fortitude saves.
Alright, and then dog.
Are you allowed to 5-foot step in between attacks? Is that
You can,
You can. It's
Ah,
just
I
like
didn't
so
know.
only
rarely
5-foot
done, 'cause
step.
it's usually doesn't matter.
you know. Yeah. But in this case, when you're cleaving through those dudes.
Leaving through groups, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ogre's gonna make it. Dog's gonna fail. Thief's gonna make it. So only the dog is gone.
Okay. Yeah, that's no problem.
Lenny.
That's gonna be my turn.
Let's see.
do you have to get them to roll blindness or anything?
They did. I rolled for all of them.
Yeah.
Zakona's
And of
did
course
too.
they're all shaken, I assume.
Yes, they're also
I've
taking
been-
the -2 there.
They don't have like 40 hit dice.
Why not? Lemmy's gonna shoot this ogre here. And is Taste still up?
Haste is still up because we have for 10 rounds, and it's only been, I believe, 6.
Awesome.
That's on the closer giant or ogre.
Yeah.
I believe it's only been 4.
Oh, maybe my math could be off. Okay, both of those hit. Still standing though.
And one more. Full base attack.
23 for 3. It's just barely still standing. That's gonna
Damn.
be Chuck.
Can Chuck reach that guy?
I think so. Let's see. Yeah, you can hit on the bottom corner.
Cool. Is it hit that top guy first?
All right, going for ogre up top. It's gonna be a hit and a crit. Between the 13 and 33, those two automatically kill the top ogre, as the claws just reach into his chest and just shred him.
Awesome. Then we have the claw attack on this ogre.
Okay. That's a hit, and with the damage, that Lemmy just did with the crossbow shots. That is also going to finish off the 4th and final ogre.
Awesome. Then we have the thief in front of Chuck. The buffet.
16. The 16 is not going to do it. This 26 is...
Maybe 21.
21. 21 is going to do it. So 21 damage total. Still up.
And he's gonna get slammed as well.
And slam.
Bye-bye.
16. That one goes down too.
Alright.
Which means all we are left with is the dog.
Is there one more thief over here too?
Oh, and the blinded thief, who's just kind of... I've been rolling for him. He's just kind of wandering in circles right now.
Just push him in the bag of holding.
Although I believe on this turn he's not blinded.
Oh god, we forgot to open the bag.
Oh, those dudes are definitely dead.
Didn't we unload them after the whole thing?
Oh wait, didn't you guys like put them in the jail cells at the fucking Pathfinder base?
I don't think we did.
I
In
I know
Delphi,
you guys
there.
planned to. I don't think you guys actually did.
No.
I was asleep because of the daylight savings.
That's very valid.
Miscommunication.
I think they would have done it.
Nope. I'm gonna
No.
It's a harsh no for the rest of the party.
If the
Okay.
paladin didn't say he was doing it, we wouldn't have done it.
Oh, barely made it.
Are you? Oh, you're just doing some healing back there for long.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh god.
Another 3 back for Lemmy. The guy's not blind anymore. He's gonna fucking charge attack Chuck. Chuck, you get an op attack there.
Hey, can we get some casual banter here? You know,
What was that? So what was
What?
the banter?
You know, I just realized I never asked your name. As they're smacking him with a wand.
Wow, my name's Lemmy.
Pleased to
And
meet you.
you are?
Fuck.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
He is not dead with only 4. He hadn't taken much damage yet. He was just blind. But you cut him across the fucking face, leaving this huge claw mark. He is gonna stab you, but he doesn't get sneak attack because the dog's fucking blind. You're gonna take 2 damage from the rapier.
can these thieves be flanked?
The fucking dog is just gonna whine and scratch the ground. Zakana.
Can these thieves be flanked, or do they have like unflankable things?
No, they can flank. You can flank them. There's not a lot of things that can't be flanked, like slimes or things with all-around vision.
Certain rogue classes can't be flanked.
Oh, well, fair enough. I don't play a lot of.
They can't be flat-footed. They can still be flanked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hard not to be flanked. Although there is an eye you can implant in your hand that makes it so you can't be flanked.
Yes, there is.
Isn't that the rogue skill? Like, I don't know.
So flanking and flat-footed are different.
Yeah,
Yes.
they can catch them flat. A lot of rogues can't be flat-footed on their thing, but flanking is just and you can flank with him because you're going through his square to
Yep.
Chuck's bottom square.
Perfect step. And then I'll just lay waste on him. I tell Acro, you take care of the dog.
Alright, go off with your attacks here. He's all sneak attack. I mean, even with just those two, with sneak attack, just a whole mess of long fangs in the ring. This guy is sliced and diced into little bits. Falls to the ground, blood spurts everywhere.
Anybody want to calculate that?
If you want to calculate that all up, I'm curious to see how much it was. Acro, there's one fucking dog left.
No. I'm sorry, little one.
And now there are no dogs left.
Aw.
Alright. We are going to pause there for a quick bathroom break. When we come back, I'll give you the XP. And I'm going to tally up the battle points as well. You guys are getting closer to breaking the siege because you guys disabled the bonfires. You took out one of the camps. You've taken out a certain number of enemies. You have recruited the red caps. Etc., etc. Alright, so for those watching, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break here. I'm going to run an ad, and then we'll be back.
Where do we want to go? Welcome back.
Hi there.
All right.
We still on break for like a minute or two?
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna chat randomly for now. Oh, I'm gonna tally up your stuff. Actually, that's what I'll be. So first, you guys will get some freaking XP. So you guys took out 10 thieves.
What's our current XP anyway? Shit, I'll go grab some ice cream first.
It's 129.90 or 900.
I think I was at like 1.
It's more than that. I've got 131 as well, but I died, so I'm not sure if I added the last bit.
I feel like you would have added it if we're both at the same.
So
XP.
what are we at then?
Well, with this 3900,
another bit here.
we're going to be at 135 exact.
Okay.
Just calculating y'all's battle points right now. So you took out another 10 thieves.
135, you said?
Yeah, like exact, nice and even.
Another 2 dogs. Took out 4 ogres. Took out a hill giant.
Can't wait to level up, and then I'll get outflanked with you.
Yeah, I found a really amazing feat actually for my character, and I'm very excited for it. It's called Ancestral Scorn. When you successfully demoralize an outsider of the evil subtype with an Intimidate check, it becomes sickened for 1 round in addition to being affected by the normal effects of being demoralized. If you beat the DC by 5 or more, the creature is nauseated for 1 round instead.
Oh, hell yeah.
So against demons and devils, and it's like, yeah, it's prerequisites are Intimidate 5 ranks and Tiefling. I'm like, yeah, that fits perfectly.
Why do people keep ignoring demons? They always say demons and devils.
I still think demons are the scariest ones.
Yes.
Because I think Matt Damon, and he's too kind.
Sorry, you say we were at 135? Right on?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Hell yeah. Drow, are you back? Not yet.
Sorry, I had to take my meatballs out of the oven.
Okay. I'm glad you got them out of the oven. So, everyone now can go ahead and give me
Oh,
a
God damn it.
sense
I thought we were
motive.
still off, or like muted.
Oh no, we just came back on.
Okay.
Motive?
Thanks.
I didn't think you were gonna come back and say that.
Okay.
No! Oh, yeah. You rolled 32 twice.
All decisions
Pretty.
motives. Okay. Between the showers of bugs and now 6-legged things you know as glyphs. Also the nat 20 on that, you know this as well. And the, one of the camps is being slaughtered by red caps and a wild satyr who is truly just going absolutely hard as a motherfucker right now. Just axe killing everything. The siege is much closer to breaking than it was, especially you guys took out all those fires. If you guys wanted to break the siege in one go, you would have to defeat enough troops to demoralize them. You think to do that, you'd probably either have to go after, like, 2 of the other B4 areas, or if you could take out the huntsman and his crew, the rest would probably at this point break and scatter.
Do we want to just try sneaking around that B4 camp and go for the boss? the leader?
Sure.
All right. So
Do
if
we
you-
have any invisibility options?
We will. Let's do some healing. Give me a second here.
I've been talking this whole time.
Oh, okay. Were you muted?
Yep, I was muted.
So
So
you just wanted to tell us about your meatballs and then just went quiet.
yeah. So haste is gone. I imagine that Bear's endurance is only rounds per level, or is it minutes per
I
level?
believe it's minutes per level. I'll double check.
It's probably like 10 minutes level.
Bear's endurance
Take a
is...
wild guess on that.
Not gonna load because it's being silly. It's 1 minute per level.
Okay, so we still have that then, but haste
Yeah.
is only rounds.
Oh, she's pretty high level. You got 1 minute per level for a while.
Yeah. Okay.
If she was a 5th level caster, I'd be pretty impressed. Alright, so shall we go sneaking and go for this boss?
So if you guys are are you guys sneaking on like kind of like the wood line over here? Or try to like get over
I think
them?
so.
Alright, go ahead and we're gonna make a group stealth check. Basically there are 5 of you.
I'm gonna be doing my stealth synergy.
Okay. You're basically just gonna need to have a majority of success. So 3 out of 5 have to be good. At which point you can sneak up on these
Okay, well, hey, with that 17, I have a 14 instead.
With that 17, you have a 14?
Yeah, because I grabbed stealth synergy.
Alright.
So, not 2. And, yeah.
Okay, so 34 is a success.
Is it?
Basically, you're gonna have to. All right, the lowest here is the lowest that could be a success is gonna be the 18 from lock. So basically, the thieves get a check. The little ones get a check. The little ones like the bright white noses, and big boy Stigler himself get a check. Now, as you guys sneak up on them, everyone give me a perception check as well. See what you can hear them talking about. Because I am also metal diffusion.
Dude, I've rolled 3 perception checks and they've all been 10.
Weird. So we got Stigler's perception. He's got to beat an 18. If he does that, you guys are gonna get rumbled and not get a surprise round. Yeah, Stigler's gonna rumble you for sure.
Bring it.
All right.
So these guys look different.
I'm gonna actually make Stigler a little bit bigger, so you guys can get a good look at him because I do
He's
quite.
on
like
the
him.
left, I think.
So this boy.
I'm gonna say it was kind of short.
Absolutely. No.
All right. So, Stigler's like, there they are. Kill them all. But before that, with those perception checks, you guys are gonna get, especially it's gonna be Zakana and Chuck are gonna hear this. 1 second. You guys are going to overhear the like the dark creepers talking. As you listen in to what they are saying, you hear one of them say, "This isn't what the master had in mind, I don't think. But we're supposed to keep the woodsmen appraised. I don't know, the Dark Master should just take us back to Nidal. What is Mr. Sivenshin thinking?" So with that, you guys over here, seems like this lot came from Nidal along with Ilmeric Sivenshin, that vampire you guys have been hunting. At this point, as you guys engage in this fight, you see the Mother of Flies is now much more able to attack with how much damage has been done. You see she sends down her griffs, those weird multi-legged birds, which start implanting eggs. You see people getting, like, aliened as birds burst out of them. And more importantly, you can see that the maggot tree itself is getting involved. As she begins to animate its limbs, they begin, like, striking down thieves from on high with, like, crazy melee hits. But as she fucking goes to war with the Thieves Guild, now that she is free to act, you guys are going to roll into initiative versus Stigler, the Thieves, and the Dark Ones. Stigler is... Oh, Stigler went ham on that roll.
What's his initiative bonus?
Dark Creeper. What are they gonna do? Dark Creeper is gonna get a...
Are we hasted?
No, not anymore.
No.
What's your bonus to initiative, Zakana?
15.
15? Okay, that means you're gonna be 26.5 in this case. And the Stalkers, who you guys had not previously spotted.
Do we spot them now?
No.
Not yet. But I'm just adding them to the turn
With the
order.
perception?
Hold on. They're gonna roll stealth versus the perception checks you guys already made. Hold on. Okay, so they got some very good initiative. Okay, you guys did spot them on the way in. You see, not only are there those dark creepers, you see the military leaders that usually organize them to be more effective, that we kind of talked about earlier. These are dark stalkers. So that pale skin, black soulless eyes, face kind of wrapped in a scarf. They usually take control of dark creepers and run them. They are still have that light blindness weakness. Alright. With that, we are going to go into combat. The Dark Stalker Guildsmen are going to go first.
Is anybody holding the moral fall?
No.
Not I.
Charge. They're all going to bum rush Chuck. Each of them is wielding a short sword. And they're all going to go into attack here. What is Chuck's flat-footed? Because he's not acting yet.
Flat-footed AC for Chuck is 33.
One attack is going to get through. I'm just going to roll this publicly because it's going to take me forever to calculate these.
I also had attack of opportunity at 1 and 2.
You have an act.
You have an act.
It's going to be 24 damage. One of their short swords finds like a gap in Chuck's defenses. Can Chuck take bleed damage? You know, he's like a weird Eidolon.
Take bleed, you said?
Yes.
I don't. So give me a sec. Death effects, disease, and poison.
This is just the bleeding attack ability for rogues. Basically, if they hit you with that, then you take 1 bleed damage per sneak attack dice. So you'd be taking 5 bleed damage. So I believe you'd still have it. Okay, so you're bleeding for 5. That is their turns. As they move in, does anyone speak Aklo?
What?
I speak acro.
It's not Acro.
Oh.
Yes.
What? What
Okay.
language is that?
I am an intelligence character.
It's like a dark, like the fucking dark.
Oh, necro. I speak necro. Yes, I do.
Aklo or Necro? Those are two.
Undead. Wait, hold on.
Um,
What is it spelled like this?
No. Different.
No.
Okay, sorry.
Alright. I'm also going to. How does Chuck feel about poisons?
Doesn't do anything against poison.
So he can't be poisoned or can't be poisoned?
Don't believe he can be.
Okay.
Immediate poison.
Alright. In that case, does need to make a save. Alright. That is going to be Zakana. Oh, sorry. In Aklo, Locke, you did hear one of them like say to the other, take them out quickly. If Stigler goes down, we'll regroup with Sivinchin. We don't need to stay here.
Let me see my move action. Give me a second. Sorry. Get this. Yeah. No. Hold on. I can do better. Like this? Yeah?
Do you think they'd run if we kept him alive? Judging on what they said, probably not. Like, they don't really give as much of a shit about those. Yes, you can move around that way.
I'm just thinking, should I? Got a feeling I'm gonna get charged.
That's your
Whatever.
Make your attack choice.
Do it. I always get lured by Ben and then I die.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack roll. Um, 33 is gonna hit for 11. I don't think Chuck is threatening yet because he hasn't acted yet, though, so there's no sneak attack.
Do I? Oh yeah, nobody gets sneak. Oh, come on.
Stabs into him. You see, like, weirdly no blood. It's just light leaks out of the wound. Alright, that's gonna be Stigler. The man, the myth, the legend.
I should have delayed. Ugh.
About how long has it been since we moved from part A to part B over here? Like, less than 10 minutes?
Less than 10 minutes. Couple, like, just sneak
Wonderful.
through the woods, probably take, like, 2 or 3 minutes.
Great. Just had to make sure my Deadly Juggernaut was still on.
Fair enough. Alright. So he, holding 2 magical battle axes, is going to move in. He's going to charge Chuck. This is going to be... that is going to be a crit as he brings around a cold iron battle axe to hit you. It's going to be 27 damage as this, like, bitterly cold axe, heavily enchanted, cuts into you.
27, eh?
27. Stegler just yells like, "These are the instigators! Kill them!" You see the rest of the crew gets ready to like jump in. Lock.
So in a 20-foot radius, so starting from there and going in a circle, I am going to cast Burning Sands.
Burning Sands. Sorry, give me 1 sec.
As I do, the very tips of my feathers sort of flicker like embers. For I am a Perry-blooded ASMR.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I like
Like
fire.
Nando's?
I have no idea who that is.
Nando's? Like
It's a
Perry?
chicken restaurant, right?
Yeah. Never mind. My reference goes unnoticed.
Give me 1 sec. So that's 20-foot radius. There we go. Let's move that to the back. I don't have actual burning sand, so we're just gonna use fire.
Yeah. So
It's
that's
gonna get...
difficult terrain, and they all take.
Is there a save on damage, or do they just take the damage from being in there?
Yep, no save.
Okay. Go ahead, roll your damage then.
Okay, just give me a moment.
Okay.
That they have to take the long way around so we can start picking them off. It'll also make it so that they can't 5-foot step.
Also very helpful.
That myself.
And Acro can just walk in there as well.
Alright, that is gonna be the Dark
It is
Stalkers.
difficult terrain, though.
I have a freedom of movement shirt that I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, Aki always does this shit to us, so.
Yeah, so I'm glad you're here to hamper the party in his stead.
Okay, so it's half movement through there. How much do my little dark creepers have? My little creepers.
I must say you're a lot more
Excuse me.
conscientious than Akio, so it's much better.
Hey,
Don't tell
trying
Akio
to-
that.
For trying to control the battlefield and make it so that we don't get swarmed.
Where's the fun in that?
Am I getting charged?
No, you're getting double moved, so they can't attack.
Wanna flank with me, Acro?
I'm actually taking a 5-foot step away so I can do another buff spell, probably.
What? Couldn't you do it on the way here?
Well, I would get attacked.
Like before you reach?
But I mean, if I try to cast it, I would have to cast offensively, and my wisdom's not very good. I don't trust myself to make the 23 check.
I have so many
Oh, yeah.
monsters.
It's only a 50-50.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna 5-foot step away as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming in from my flank.
If you want to just tumble behind me, me and Chuck can make a wall.
But I kind of want to be behind them as well once they're settled.
Wait, are any of them gonna be able to make something here? Not really. Alright. Lemmy, as this fucking swarm of just like silent, pale, deep underground living beings just swarms around the burning sands.
Alrighty, we're going to shoot at The boss dude.
All right, Stigler the Huntsman.
Yes.
Go for it. Both of those shots. The first one he ducks out of the way. The second one seems to bounce off of his skin, which you can see is has been enchanted.
All right then.
And then Acro.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a 5-foot step this way, and I will cast Divine Power myself.
Hell yeah! Call down the power of Brutus. Your horn begins to glow with a grayish energy.
The love of growth fills me, grants me strength.
His loving ambivalence. Anything else for your turn?
He is ready. For these what are they called? Dark creepers, I think it is.
Little ones are creepers. Big ones are dark stalkers.
Was that Arcana check I made against them? Do they have 4 or less intelligence by any chance?
You would know that they have more than 4 intelligence.
Okay.
You would think that the dark creepers. I actually think they both have about the same. They're both over that though.
As long as it's over 4, then it just.
They're both over 4.
Okay. Yeah, standard action, 5-foot step. My swift action will be to study. Actually, yeah, we're gonna study the kind of leader, dark. What is it? Not creeper,
the leader
but
is Stigler, is this guy.
not Stigler.
The big
yeah,
ones
not
are dark
him.
stalkers.
Stalkers. I'm gonna study the dark stalker closest to me.
Okay.
For my Slayer target as my swift, and that will be everything on my turn.
Alright, that's gonna be the Thieves. Who are
Just 2 of them?
is indeed just 2 of them. One of them is going to double move through the sands, only gonna get him to about here. Because he's gonna move, half speed through that difficult terrain. The other one is gonna take the run action at an angle and just sprint over here. You see he draws a crossbow, which he is lining up towards you guys. Right, Chuck.
Alright, Chuck is going to...
Takes the 3, thank you.
Is going to go full ham on the boss dude.
Alright, go for Stigler.
And these are all +5 to hit as well.
Both hit. So that's 28. And they go for the rend damage.
Yep.
Extra 17 on top of that. He still seems to be in pretty good fighting spirits here.
The buffet.
First wing's gonna hit, second is not.
Okay, and then a slam.
And then the slam misses as well. And that is gonna bring us to the Dark Stalkers. All right.
Stalkers or creeper?
Stalkers, the big guy. One of them is going to say, Stigler, move to the other side, to the north. And this one is going to point over here and create a shroud of deeper darkness.
Dark vision can pierce.
Dark vision does not go through deeper darkness. However, you would know that these dark creatures can see through deeper darkness. And one of them is going to do that as a supernatural ability, which doesn't evoke. The other two are going to go in on Chuck. And they're going to attempt to just go fucking ham. Chuck, you said flat-footed is 31 right now?
He attacked.
The darkness, though, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Because he can't see.
Unless he has a way to see through deeper darkness.
He might. Give me a second here.
Right. That's fine, because I dropped my horns and a d20.
Not the horns.
Okay. There's a few things.
Ay, ay, ay. Does anybody have the counter spell to deeper darkness? Drow?
Oh, you mean like daylight?
Or dispel?
I do have dispel. Could I do that? What level spell is deeper darkness?
3.
3? Okay, so I need to spend 1 or 2 higher? Do you know?
I think it's just 1 higher.
Higher? Alright, so I'm going to
This is a cast level
a
check.
4th level spell. And I have Dispel Focus, so I get a +2 on it.
Oh, okay. Abjuration magics.
And sorry, Chuck's 5 foot is 33.
Right.
So this is just a d20 plus 12 then?
Well, we still got a couple more rounds to go, right? Our turns.
Well, she
Is
has
that an instantaneous
Arcanist
thing?
can do it as like
Oh,
a reaction type.
Yeah.
Which is why they're such good
damn.
abjurers.
Okay, there's that. Boop.
That is gonna do it.
Yes.
This cloud of darkness fills the forest. Those glowing embers on your wingtips, they like briefly flare brighter as if someone was like blowing on the embers of a fire, and that light pours over the darkness, eliminating it.
I said.
The other two stalkers snarl, but they are still gonna try to go ham on Chuck. First one cannot land a blow. Second one. That was one too many dice. Get that bitch out of there. It's gonna be 1 hit. It's gonna be 24 damage on Chuck.
Jeez.
I got some major d6s going on. Zakana.
I tell Acro I'm sorry for blocking him, but I have to do this, so. 5-foot step. I'm still flanking, I'm guessing. With Chuck,
Yep,
because Chuck's
flanking with
moved
Chuck.
now. Let's go ham, let's go ham.
Alright, go for it. So on a dark stalker, not a creeper.
+6 to all of them.
Alright, hit. So 19, then add
going to
2
sneak
sneak
attack.
attacks.
I'm lowering his AC now.
13, 6 plus 17 is another 30. His AC
Lowering his
is
AC by
lower. He
4.
is still standing, however.
Next offhand attack. Let's go. +6 to both of them.
Does the +6 count for confirming crits?
I have no idea. It's flanking, and it's
Oh,
just flanking and +2 to attack if sneak attacking.
Yeah, then those would stack. Okay, so hit and a crit. So roll two sets of sneak attack.
2 sets of sneak attacks. There you go.
All right. With a dizzying series of blows, the first Dark Stalker goes down.
Okay. And that would be 20 sneak attack die roll. So my AC is now 52.
Wild. Absolutely
then.
ridiculous ability. What was
Those
it?
two.
Sorry, I missed the d4s. What were for the 2 flame guys?
4 and then 2.
4 and 2. 4 and then.
But I'm.
That is going to be Stigler.
Unless he doesn't end his turn there. But he can't 5-foot step.
He's probably just gonna go ham on Chuck
Right.
and try to take him out of the fucking equation. Right, so Stigler is gonna go in with his battle axes. That's gonna be 4 battle axe strikes. Crazily enough, of all his favorite enemies, none of you guys are any of his favorite enemies, which is rough. Okay. 2 of Stigler's axe hits are gonna get through. Each one is gonna do 8, respectively.
Alrighty.
His favorite enemies are Fae, elves, and gnomes.
Fae, elves, and what?
Gnomes.
I'm an elf. Half elf.
That's true, but
We're
he hasn't gone for you.
halfling.
It's true.
He kind of is though. He's like 20 history levy.
Yeah, so it was two hits for 8 on him.
Yep.
Stigler is gonna finish it there though, so he's gonna take that. Another. Oh, okay. I saw you already rolled it. Another 4 on Stigler. That's gonna bring us back to our abjuring, burning, winged Azamar. What would you like to do now?
I am going to do Burning Sands again and cover this area so that these guys can't move.
Okay. Well, thankfully I already have a 20-foot radius template out.
Which area? To the left? Good
Yep.
to me.
Like
Wow.
Is it only a D4 fire damage?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
mostly it's just so that they don't run around.
Yeah, it's
And
just
I have
impeding their
resist-
progress right now.
Firefly.
Is that
And
where
it
you
gets
wanted it, or
us
did you want it like one farther in, like that?
Either or works, honestly.
I'll do one back like that. Okay. So this part of the forest has turned from this like peaty, just dead leaves everywhere type environment to just like a flaming hot desert in the middle of the hag.
Does the forest fire catch?
Nope, doesn't catch things on fire.
It can't.
And it
Yeah, I was
says
gonna
so
say, I don't think it
specifically in the
can.
spell.
I don't think it can do that. With burning sands. Just hurts their little feeties. With these insane pieces of spell work, it is going to be the creeper's turn.
Go over there.
Okay, you run up next to Acro.
Actually, gonna go back one.
All right. So we're gonna start with the bottom creepers.
Hide behind him.
All right. So some of the creepers are gonna start moving up on Lemmy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Lemmy.
2 creepers are gonna make it to you, but they both had to double move to get there. Okay. Didn't need to do that. Stop.
Ah, now we're all fucked.
Sorry, hold on.
Little did you know that I'm actually the big bad evil guy.
I should have known it from that boat ride over here.
All right.
So mysterious.
Never even told us your name.
Alright, so we got another 60 feet double movement from these bad boys.
Just turn around and be like, you fight a lot like Akio, you know that?
Move up like that. We got our guys moving in. Okay, now let's move on to people who might actually be able to fucking do something.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, we don't either. He always looks different. She always looks different.
True.
That's cool, I guess.
move out of here. Okay. So, except for this boy and then this boy. So 4 of them are going to be able to attack. 1 on Acro, sorry, 2 on Acro, 2 on Sakana. So let's start with Acro. They have, unlike their bigger partners, they have daggers instead of swords. So there's going to be 2 dagger attacks on you, Acro.
Sure.
Fucking rolled a 1 and a 2, because of course I did for this session. 2 on Zakana. They need a nat 20 to hit because of your ability, and they do not get it, so they don't get to do it. Their attacks. However, sorry, Zakana, you killed the bright boy a second ago.
Yep.
Yeah, the Stalker. Do they also explode?
They do also explode.
Oh, is it a reflex or?
Give me 1 second to see if the radius of the Stalkers is bigger than the other ones. I don't believe it is. Oh, it's actually way different. Never mind. Okay. Its body combusts in that same white light, but it superheats the atmosphere around it. So, it doesn't blind people, but all of you guys are going to make reflex saves. And so is Stigma.
Nice.
Basically, this is as like a very minor fireball. Pass. Fail.
Oh no,
Fail.
Lemmy.
Pass. Okay, so just Lemmy and Locke fail. The L friends.
We need to save Lemmy, he's dying.
Yeah. Maybe.
Lemmy and Locke, you guys take 10 damage. Everyone else takes 5.
Is it fire damage?
0.
It is fire damage.
Yep, Chuck
I
takes
think
0 as
none.
well.
You have evasion, Zakana, so if you passed, you take nothing anyway.
Yep.
Alright, so that is their explosion. Alright. Lemmy. Not looking so hot, my friend.
He's gonna activate his cloak and dimension door the fuck over here.
Boom! In a flash of light, you piece the fuck out over to the command tents.
Yes.
Acro.
Swift action, Bane.
Alright, so it's action Bane.
To make it whatever would be effective against
Humanoid
these
dark folk.
Stalkers. Sure, and I'm gonna start making a full attack against the one directly to my left. And thanks to divine power, I basically get a extra haste attack.
Holy fuck. Alright, go with your rolls.
Yeah. So this first one is not actually flanking. Let me make sure I have all the buffs correct. Deadly Juggernaut, divine power. Okay. It's my haste. So we're basically gonna go that one and then the one on the left again, and then we're gonna work my way down.
Okay, so the one immediately to your left, this dude, is gonna take 2 attacks, but he's gonna go down.
Okay. And then I make a 5-foot step. And
Which one are you going
actually,
for?
I shouldn't.
Third?
It should be this bottom one, so I can get the outflank.
Okay. On that guy, it was a. You're flanking. So
It
you
is
have that sneak
flanking.
attack in there. Even with the sneak attack, that guy is still up. So you need another attack to finish this guy off.
Sure. Oh, it actually had a the Bane as well for an additional 9.
Oh, Bane. Hold on. Oh well, how many? Hold on. The Bane would have been on the first guy as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go back then. Attack number 1, 33. Add some Bane. That's 38. But there wasn't sneak attack on the first guy, right?
Correct.
Okay, so it still would have taken 2. But with Bane, the third mace attack would
With
have
the
taken this guy out.
30, 47.
Yeah.
Okay. These guys explode as
Nice.
well, though.
They are going to explode. So these guys, their explosion is not nearly as... It's not damaging, but you're going to need to make a fortitude save.
No.
Use Akana. How far away was Locke from that one that you killed? Use Akana and Locke are all gonna have to make 2 fortitude saves.
What about Chuck?
Isn't that a show? What about Chuck?
What about him?
Yeah, Chuck's 10 feet from this one.
We're good.
Okay. Locke. Alright, hold on. Acro, you need to make one more, but the first one obviously passes. Hold on, fucking nat 20 for
I got a 32 for the
Oh, yeah,
earlier
that's
one.
the top. Okay, Acro, you're fucking fine. Locke, you are blinded for 2 rounds.
Does Chuck have to make one too, or no?
Chuck will make 1. Zakana, you pass both. And Chuck passes his one.
Sweet.
Okay. So then what I'm gonna do next is my free action. I'm gonna have the shirt activate for freedom of movement and the 10 feet of movement for my full plate of advancing, and I'm going to try to bite this one
yeah,
with
bite that
flanking.
boy.
Thanks for outflank.
Oh, that was the 26 above, or did you roll it already? Okay, 27. 9 plus Bane plus Sneak.
Bane only applies to my weapon, I believe.
Oh,
'Cause I have
okay,
to
gotcha.
choose the weapon.
Alright, in that case,
But
just...
I think it's sneak.
So that's 15 damage total.
Yeah, and these. I wonder if these can be blinded. Probably not, but maybe.
They are not immune to being blinded. They're really good at seeing in darkness, but they are not immune to being blind. So
it would have been
10 feet from... Is it 10 feet from you or 10 feet from the person you hit?
15 feet. 15 feet from me,
From you, okay.
because it's like from my weapon.
Okay, so that's gonna get...
So Stigler's fine, but those Dark Stalkers.
Stigler's not gonna get got, but all of the creepers on your side plus 1 stalker. So I'm gonna roll for the 4 creepers left on your side first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna mark the ones with a red dot who are blinded, just because these are
the creepers need to roll twice, but the stalker only needs to roll once because of my
double
movement.
down on these guys then. Those 2 managed to pass twice, but stalker guy is also gonna pass. So 2 blinded,
Okay.
2 are not blinded. This guy's fine. Everyone within 30 is shaken, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 30 is to this row of gents. Okay. Alright, noted. Thieves. The fucking remaining thieves. Alright. This guy is going to manage to burst through, let's see, 10, 20, 25, make it out. He's going to try and stab Chuck, now that he's got flanking with a rapier. He's not going to get through defenses on a nat 1. This one is going to move to a better position and is going to try and snipe our esteemed caster. What is your AC for Locke?
Oh, me? 16.
16?
Yeah.
Alright, that is going to be a hit. You're going to take... They're holding... They have, like, those hand crossbows.
Also, I'm
like,
blind, so
pistol
it's like
ones.
10 probably.
Oh, true. Alright, well, you're going to take 2 damage from the crossbow. But I need to make a fortitude save.
Oh, is
Poison?
this that fun poison?
This is poison, yes.
Because I have a +2 against poison.
Smash it, yeah. This is the one that, that you guys heard about last time they were using, where, like,
Yeah.
the secondary effect is you're unconscious for 3 hours. The poison just gets burned away by the heat from your feathers. As the guy kind of, like, looks down at his gun, like, checking the dose. That is our 2 thieves. Which brings us to Chuck.
Alright, Chuck's gonna go ham on that douchebag again.
Alright, go in on Stigler.
Yes. We don't have haste, do we?
Nope.
No. I have a spell that functions like haste, but it's only for me.
He's got some divine shit going on. And it's +5 on these.
Yep.
All right, first claw hits, second claw doesn't.
This is why you should follow Grotus.
27 doesn't
Strength.
hit.
27 does not. His AC is 28.
Oh shit. Okay.
He already had some pretty good armor, and he's like bark skinning himself because he's a ranger.
Good to know. Well, the buffet then.
Buffet.
Those also bounce off his natural armor.
Slam.
Slam +5. That will do it though. Oh, then 18. Stigler is looking real fucked up. He's definitely the one with the highest health of this entire encounter, but he's getting close. After all that damage from Chuck.
Awesome.
All right, that's gonna be our remaining boys. One of the Stalkers is gonna try the exact same shit again. Second verse, same as the first. He's gonna try and do that darkness to blind you guys.
Dispel it.
Are you gonna try to dispel it?
Yeah, I can try.
Yeah, I don't believe technically you don't need sight. You can hear the arcane
Bend.
words he's speaking.
Point. Level. Also, those guys take the damage.
Yeah, I'm recording that right now.
Ah!
Alright.
No.
So deeper darkness does go off. So you guys can't see shit in that area.
Nothing changed for me.
Didn't work. That's his full turn. The other one is gonna be like, again, Stigler, move. And this guy is gonna go ham again with his 4 short sword stabs on Chuck. Desperately trying to get in a sneak attack. That's a miss. 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 That time Chuck managed to deflect all the blades away with his wings.
Excellent.
That is gonna bring us to Zakana, who currently can't see anything. I have so many overlap templates right now. Holy fuck.
Oh. Hmm. Well, that threw a spanner in the works. It's total concealment, hey?
Deeper Darkness, yeah.
Can I move through it, or what will happen if I'm trying to move?
It's not difficult terrain, but you are effectively blind right now.
So I can't navigate?
I'm double checking the blind rules right now. Hold on. Condition. Yeah, everyone has total concealment. You're gonna have to make an acrobatics check to move faster than half speed. If you fail, you fall prone.
And if I come here, they can't provide flanking because they're all blind as well, right?
None of your friends can provide flanking. These guys can see perfectly. The enemies can see perfectly.
Well, that renders me pretty useless, hey?
You do know that there are 2 in front of you from before the darkness swallowed you, so you can try to just attack there. It's just that every attack roll is a 50% miss chance.
Yeah, I know. Just thinking. Hold on. All right. I'm I can't see. Yeah. Oh. The Zikana's just gonna try and move out of the darkness, I think.
Alright.
Just gonna try to move out here. Like
If you
one
only
move action
move
up
half
here.
your speed, you won't have to make a check. But if you do want to move more than that, you're gonna have to make an acrobatics check or follow.
Yeah, she'll do that. She'll come here.
Okay, just half speed.
And
That's
then-
fine. You're now out of the cloud.
Chuck a dagger at this boy.
Right. Make your attack roll.
Ooh.
I clicked it.
Right. He's gonna take 3 damage. Stigler. He's going to move through his allies to here. And then is going to attempt a hit with his battle axe on Chuck. I don't believe it specifically says you can't, but he also made an acrobatics check to move over there.
Okay.
But he misses. Basically, like, he hits, he knows where your body is, and he can hit it. It's just that your, like, natural armor and, like, Eidolon skill makes it, you can't penetrate with the axe.
Right.
That is Stigler. Locke.
Once per day, ASMR bullshit, I'm going to cast Daylight.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And that counters it, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Just dead.
What's the radius?
Big shimmery wings spread wide, casting the light of day. And let me check the radius.
Daylight is 60 feet, I believe. So that will... your wings begin to glow, and with just a massive pulse of light. Sparklies. You are banishing the darkness, and it goes away.
Sweet.
Everything is revealed as, like, the crawlers just, like, the creepers just curse angrily what the fuck's happening here. Zakana, you're gonna get an op attack.
How many crits have I rolled today?
Crit on this guy.
Yeah, that's like what, 5?
So 23. God, if only I could roll anything like a crit. I rolled 1 crit today. That was my highlight with that battle axe. Still alive though. Some of those guys had a double move, but 1 is gonna get an attack on Chuck. 3 are gonna get an attack on Zakana. We're gonna
Chuck
start.
gets an attack, right?
Huh?
Abuse my lower AC.
What
He
about-
moved into range me, didn't he?
Oh, you'll also get, yeah, you will, you can op attack this guy. Because
Yes.
you're not blinded anymore. Sorry, I forgot the darkness was gone.
Can I choose which one to op attack, or do I have to op attack the
It's
first
just
one?
the first one that goes through, so it'd be this top guy. That guy's hit. You hit that guy with the claw, he's also damaged. Alright, so we're gonna go with 1 hit on Chuck, 3 on Zakana, or 3 rolls at least.
Christ.
Zakana, is your AC back to normal now?
Yeah, it's very low.
What is your current AC? Because we're starting with your rolls.
32.
I mean, it's still not very low. 1 is gonna get through. It's not gonna get sneak attack because his friends. Oh, I guess he would still get sneak attack. Never mind. Okay, hold on. Dagger. Where my fucking D4's at?
Oh, do those things have light blindness?
Oh, they do have light blindness. Good call. Sorry, so many fucking interacting light abilities this fight. So, give me 1 second to read their description.
Well, how are the turntables?
How the turntables. Alright, hold on. I need a measure from you. So we've gotten to there, which is past where all they were. Every single one of them is blinded for 1 round.
So they can't sneak.
They all miss chances too.
No one is going to hit, as they are all severely blinded. In fact, let's see if any of them...
We should keep draw on for a longer.
Alright. Some of these guys actually are going to go askew into different directions. You're still blinded. Hold on. Some of them didn't move at all. They're gonna try some stabbies. Not gonna succeed. All right. None of them do anything. They're all blinded. Lemmy. Way down there across the way.
Lemmy is going to cast Rejuvenate Eidolon.
Alright,
Oh.
remove that damage from him for Burning Sands. Rejuvenate Rejuvenate Eidolon. How much health is that back?
Yeah, we'll roll that right now. Fuck off. 18.
Is it 1d6?
No,
3d6.
3d10 plus 10.
3d10.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
Ouch.
It's a cool spell. Alright, some of the health washes back over your Eidolon as you lean deep into the arcane bond that binds you. Acro is freedom of movementing his way through this fucking fire. Burning sand. Behind all these creepers.
We're gonna 5-foot step.
Okay.
And actually,
Sacro take the 1 damage as well?
Not if he's
I have. Yeah, I got resist fire 5, and I also have.
Oh yeah, even if he did
damage reduction 10. So I'm doing pretty good. What is? One moment. Okay. All right. So yeah, I was here. I think I'm just gonna 5-foot step this way, and I'm going to start full attacking.
The Stalker.
By any chance, was the Stalker the one who the one next to me? Is he the one who used his darkness, or was it the other one?
This guy used his darkness. The only one that hasn't used this. The third Stalker hasn't used it yet. This guy.
I feel like I'd just go for maybe. Nah, okay. I'm gonna swift action to study him. I'm going to also make it the improved version as a free action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna continue my Bane. And I'm going to start making full attacks starting on him. And if I kill him. Oh, but I don't get the flanking. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start attacking the blinded one.
Okay.
And if I were to, so I could get the flanking with the snake attack, and if I were to kill him, I'll take my 10-foot opportunity to move there, and then I can get my flanking on that one.
All right. So first guy, this is gonna be with flanking and Bane.
Yeah.
So roll your rolls.
So
It's a
that'd
hit.
be 32 to
26
hit.
damage, and then add Bane and Sneak. 26, 38, 43 is gonna be enough to push you over the edge with that Bane damage.
Great.
So
And
Bane
then I
smashes
move
across this
there.
guy's head. However, as he goes off, there is gonna be an explosion of light.
Right.
So you're safe, Acro. Just Acro and Chuck. Everyone else is far enough away to be fine.
Fortitude save, right?
Yeah, Fortitude save for Chuck. Okay, Chuck is blinded for 1 round. Hear these fucking people pop. Alright, so you move down, and then 21.
Then it would be against the Stalker, which would be a 25.
Be a 25. The 25 is going to do it against the Stalker because you get that extra flanking stuff now.
Okay, so here's the Bane damage. And here's the Sneak.
Okay, so it's an extra 14 from Bane and Sneak on top of the 30. And then the hasted attack will be also on him. So add another Bane and Sneak on that.
I'll just roll 5d6.
Okay, that's fine. So 21 plus 28 for 49. With those 2 attacks combined with the Bane and Sneak attack, another Dark Stalker's down. As
And
he
then-
explodes, though, everyone's going to make a reflex save, including Stigler.
Alright.
Because this is going to be his like, fiery explosion, because it's a Stalker. Not the
Saving
other guys.
throws are on point. This
So Chuck's going to fail. Zakana, 15 is going to pass. If you pass, you're going to take 7 fire damage. That's not accounting for any,
Yeah.
fire resistance or anything like that. If you fail, it's going to be 13.
And then the 2 creepers and that stalker need to make fortitude saves. 2 of them, or else they're blinded.
Okay, the 2 creepers and the stalker. It's 3 fort saves. All 3 of them fail. All blinded. So blind.
And then
blind.
finally a bite to attack.
Okay, so
this
that'll
last
be not
one.
with Bane, but with Sneak and
Oh.
damage.
I just realized I didn't even turn on my improved Slayer target against
Fucking
that
right.
other guy.
It's okay. You went down. And that's without flanking, right?
That is with the flanking bonus included, but not.
But he is
Blind.
blinded now, so that is going to hit, actually, for the 12. But he's still...
Alright, I'll just roll the regular snake attack, and I don't need to do that macro.
Okay, he's still up, but he's looking pretty badly wounded. That's going to bring us to the Thieves. Holy fuck. Alright, there's 2 Thieves left still. This boy is going to try and shoot his hand crossbow. Probably still the caster, because that's the whole job Stigler told him to do, was take out the casters. It's going to hit you, Drow, or hit Lock, for 1 damage. And that's going to be his last dose of Blue Winnis. As his arrow barely thunks into you, make a fort save. You are fine. Other guy's gonna go with his rapier. Does not do it. Which brings us to Chuck.
You go full ham on the.
All right, go for your hits. Oh, we're gonna end pretty right on schedule because you said around 11 was our new time. All right, 33, 9. All right, with those 2 claw attacks, what's the Ren damage?
Does the second one hit though?
Second one doesn't hit. Sorry, because it's 28, and that's only gonna bring it to a 27. Okay, but the one does hit. Between that and the second wing buffet, his neck is snapped almost 180 around, and Stigler goes down.
Sweet.
So your slam could be redirected onto which target are you putting that on?
The last this dude right here.
Yeah, Lock, you just hear a sickening like. Alright, go for your hit on this boy. 23 is not gonna do. Oh no, with the bonus though, that is gonna do it.
Yeah.
15. Last Stalker is still standing. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. I'm gonna give him a perception check as he just yells out to the rest of the creepers like, "Is Stigler down?" They're all fucking blind right now because of the daylight until their turn starts. He gets a nat 1 on perception. They're all just like, I don't know where they are. So he's like, fuck it, and he's just gonna go 50% mischance, 4 attacks on on Chuck. Chuck, do you want highs or lows to be hits? Or potential?
Highs.
Highs? Okay. 4d100. Potential, miss. Okay, so the 2 potentials. He's gonna get 1 hit on you. But he does have that crazy sneak attack. So that's gonna be a lot of 2s and 1s.
Is
18
sneak
damage.
attack precision damage?
Sneak attack is precision damage.
Can you do that while blinded?
I don't know.
I think so.
I've got
I
an
think,
I've got an item.
I don't think it stops it. Precision damage. I don't think it stops when you're blind. I don't see anything on like archive methods or anything that says it doesn't.
You can't sneak attack people with concealment.
Yeah, a sanctify.
But blindness is different, right?
Cannot use
Well-
sneak attack while striking a creature with concealment.
Well, effectively, blindness does
Is
give
concealment.
concealment. So I'm gonna say yeah. Take off that 4, 8, 10, 12 from that. So it's just straight 6.
Cool.
That's all he can do, and he doesn't know that he should run because he got a nat 1 on perception. Can't tell Stigler is dead. Zakana.
Well, I can sneak attack even with concealment, but I'm not, so it's fine.
You're a special lass.
No, I just have that
3
stupid
unfortunately
headband.
is not enough to take out this one.
Can I see you flank from here?
Yeah, you're flanking from there.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna start with the rat
These
flank.
guys act after Locke's turn. They're all still blind. So they're all fucking flat-footed right now. Okay, so you 5-foot step in. That guy takes
I bite it.
hold on, 1 and then 19. This guy's already taken some damage from the claw attack earlier. He's still up. He needs at least 1 more hit, presumably.
Okay. +6 to them.
Okay, so
Minus
That's gonna
4 to
hit.
him.
18 is going to hit flat-footed on any of these guys. So first attack, roll sneak attack, and then another sneak attack because you're going to transfer it to the next guy. Okay. So,
I can't sneak attack the other guy.
well, he's blind. He's flat-footed.
Oh,
You can still sneak attack.
he's blind. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
I can attack
blind.
anyone then. What?
He's
doing?
blind until after Locke's turn. Okay, hold on. So this next one was a 17 sneak plus a 11 damage for 29. He is still up.
I've got 1 more sword.
Okay,
I haven't
go
swung
for
yet.
1 more sword. I assume it'll just be the top one. Flat-footed. Another 12. Add a sneak on that.
No, I've got both in.
Okay.
I've got the
Oh,
the
in that
feet.
case, with both of them, then he's definitely done even before sneak. So that's another Dark Stalker.
Does he finish off with the first sneak, or do I have to do the second one?
The first sneak would finish him off.
Okay, so only 20 AC then.
Okay. And then Stigler is out. Lock.
Lock, please keep blinding them. I can sneak attack all of them.
Can I see?
Yeah. You just timed out on the blindness. You're good now. You can see.
All right.
You blink away the blindness and look at all the rest of them fucking still blinded.
Fuck. So I can't cast daylight again. That's a once per day ASMR thing.
Oh, that was a race.
Well, I can, but I don't have it prepared right now. I could spend this whole round relearning spells. Would you guys like me to do that?
Do whatever you want. It's fine. Just
Okay.
yep. Do your best. Is Ben hinting for another?
Well, I was just measuring.
I'm going to do Phantasmal Killer on this one.
Woo!
Ooh.
And
Okay.
I'm going to spend a point to boost my DC.
Okay. Remind me which save is first. Is it Will then Fort or Fort then Will?
I think it's Will then Ford.
Okay.
I'm gonna look again.
God, what the fuck are darks?
It is. Honestly, because of what just happened to them, it's probably just Locke.
It's probably just Locke. Just a shining
Okay.
angel. Okay.
Yeah, it is first Will, then Fortitude.
Okay. Will and Fortitude. Fails both. From its perspective, the Dark Stalker sees you begin to glow brighter, fly towards him at top speed, dodging around Chuck, grabs him by the throat, and the light just burns from your eyes directly into his fucking Ghost Rider style. And believing that this phantasm is reality, his body shuts down and explodes.
Okay,
Boom.
cool. Can I fly upwards? Get like at an angle or something?
Yeah, you can fly straight up. Well, I mean, there's foliage, so I would just say make a fly check, depending on how high do you want to go?
Out of stab range.
Oh, just like 10 feet or something? Yeah, that's fine. The trees
Yeah.
the branches aren't going to fuck you up then.
Okay, cool.
Do we have to make fortitude save?
Reflex save
Oh, reflex.
for Zakana, Chuck, and Acro. You are too high up
you
and
did-
too far horizontally locked to be hit by this.
You did get me to roll the fort save for these two as well.
Hold on. 1 sec. Okay, everyone passes except Acro. Acro. Sorry, max damage is 9. If you take half, you take 4. Which means Acro takes 4 anyway.
My deadly juggernaut gives me 10 DR. I'm okay.
Is it DR all? Is it slash like slash
Dash.
dash?
Yeah,
Oh
all.
well, fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reduces everything.
That's why I really love being in this fire, because I couldn't resist 15 of it before anything
Holy
happened.
shit. Okay, so that goes down. You fly
Ben,
up, Block.
Did the two explode around me when I killed them?
Oh yes, so make a save for you, Zakana and Chuck, 2 fort saves to avoid being blind.
Yep, I'm blind.
Okay, well, Zakana's blind
What?
for 3 rounds. However, as what the rest of you see is as the last Stalker explodes, the rest of the creepers are gonna disengage and run in every direction. You guys can chase them down if you want. Technically, you do get the XP already from defeating them. But they're all gonna just fucking split in every direction.
No, Zakana's blind, so she can't.
Alright. The Dark Creepers run off into the forest. First thing we're gonna do is get XP.
Up.
So you guys took out the guildsmen, effectively took out the others. And most importantly, you took out Stigler. So first of all, everybody gets 8,800 XP. And by taking out enough of the men, as well as the other stuff you guys have already done, that is going to push you up to 51 battle points, which is just over the threshold of 50 that you need. The remaining forces, giants, ogres, thieves guild members, hounds, break ranks and fucking flee the center of the Hagwood.
How much XP did you just say?
So first of all, you guys get 8,800.
Okay.
For just the kills you got. With that fight, as Locke just screams at all for being cowards, everyone, you have now achieved enough battle points that the rest of the siege is broken, and the remaining troops all flee. And because you hit that threshold, everyone is going to get another round of XP, another 6,400 for breaking the siege of the maggot tree.
Very nice.
All right. As this fight comes to an end, the tree stops swaying like the Whomping Willow in Harry Potter. You see a few ogres get fucking brained by this massive set of trees on the way out. You see a few more thieves fall as red caps cut their heads from their bodies and dip their hats in the blood to re-sanctify their powers. You see Madjaw is fully just one-handing his two-handed battle axe while eating the head of a dog in the other hand. And the bugs are just swarming everywhere. Amidst all of that chaos, there is another flash of green light. And the woman you all have been waiting for appears before you.
We say, give us a second. We need to hunt down some of them to get XP to level up.
This
We
is
would
all the
need
XP
a-
you're getting. But before
Yeah.
we make this token super big so everyone can see her, we're going to talk to her probably next session. We're kind of running up on the end of our time here.
Yeah, let's see what
But teleporting
the mother
in,
of flies
you see the legendary Mother of Flies.
Very nice.
If Susan was here, I'll be like, is she evil?
She's a lot less demon looking than I imagined.
Yeah.
Fair enough. As she teleports back in, kind of in this like wizened old grandmother voice, just like, "Thank you, dearies. The tree remains safe again, and the circle of flies will glow it'll glow and grow once more. Now I still have need of you. It is vitally important that you kill every damn member of the Drovenge family in West Crown." You see, like, briefly, she, like, slips out of this grandma voice into, like, this guttural, more demonic tone. And kind of, like, closes her eyes and opens back and is like, "Trust me, we have much to discuss about the Drovenge grandchildren." With that, we're going to end our session for tonight. The Mother of Flies.
Wonderful.
And over the week, I'll drop in like the loot and stuff you guys will get from Stegler.
Sounds good.
All right.
Have a good night, guys.
Peace out,
Thank
friends.
you.
Good job. Thanks again, Drow, for coming in and
Yes,
subbing in
thank
there.
you.
Appreciate you.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm
Have
just
a
your
good
guardian
night.
angel.
Filling
and
in.
we'll see everyone next week, next Friday.